Sports.com is powered by the official voice of Rams Athletics, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Mount Vernon Rams basketball is also presented in part by Red Lake College. Save thousands on your college education. Log on to rlc.edu. One Stop Flooring America in Mount Vernon. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilk. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto on Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Winning Edge. See what they can customize at winningedgeusa.com. Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac of Mount Vernon. And also by Purcell Tire of Mount Vernon. Banterra Bank. Banking with local style. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Schmidt Ford of Salem. People's National Bank. Ford Square in King City Chrysler. You can count on us. And Throw Blossom Krug of Mount Vernon. 2 locations to serve you better. We take you to the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios for the Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Mount Vernon Rams basketball starts now.
Good evening from Rantoul. Tonight, the Mount Vernon Rams on the road for a critical non-conference matchup against the Eagles. Good evening. I'm Chris Hugo. Danny Czerwinski is alongside. Audrey Southard back at the Mount Vernon studio. Jeff Crow is our on-site engineer. 94.1 FM worldwide, we hope, at WMIXsports.com. Bear with us tonight, battling cellular and internet connectivity issues, but we will do our best to bring you the game in its entirety as the Rams are 4-1 on the year, got a big conference win last night at home against Marion, now 2-0 in the South 7. For the Rantoul Eagles, they're a team that finished 16-1 over the summer months. It has parlayed itself into a 6-1 record here in the winter. Glad to be here with you. Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Danny, obviously for the Mount Vernon Rams, a long bus ride here tonight. Hopefully can shake that off. And they're hoping to get another win against Rantoul, but it's a team that appears to be very athletic, and they've won some games already in 15-16.
Long bus ride, long trip, different place to play, different atmosphere. Live DJ, you hear it bumping in the background. That's not on the iPod. That is a live DJ set up on a stage down across the other end from us. The Rantoul Rowdies have their section. 6-1 excitement around here. We'll tell you more about what conference affiliation they are, but there's definitely some atmosphere tonight here in Rantoul as we get ready for this one.
We will get ready. In fact, we're already ready for the Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. We need to take a break. When we come back, we'll talk about this matchup. We'll talk about the conference featuring the Rantoul Eagles. It's all straight ahead. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Hi, I'm Bria Ashley with Community First Bank. Working together to make your switch to CSB easy and stress-free is just one of the many ways we can help you out. From switching direct deposits, automatic payments, or recurring transfers, to enrolling in convenient services such as mobile and online banking, we're going to make the switch to Community First quick and easy. We can even print your debit card immediately to assure access to your account on the same day. Stop and let one of our friendly bankers work with you to ensure the transition is smooth. Stop by one of our 5 locations today and let us welcome you back to personal banking. Member FDIC.
That letter will be here before you know it. Is your vehicle going to get you through? At Second Chance Auto, they have the quality vehicle you're looking for, probably priced under $10,000. And what other buy here, pay here dealer can save you up to thousands by offering bank rate financing? Second Chance Auto has been helping people just like you for over 35 years. No gimmicks, no pressure, just honest deals from honest people. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Or call Jimmy and the fine folks at 244-4582 for your credit approval today.
We all need the biggest bang for advertising bucks. Consider screen-printed T-shirts from Winning Edge. Typically, people hang on to their T-shirts for over 2 years, so you won't believe the number of opportunities your shirts will have to be seen. Winning Edge can set you up with affordable, attractive T-shirts that will leave a lasting impression for the years ahead. Find out just how affordable it is for such a long-lasting brand promotion with screen-printed shirts. Winning Edge at 212 South 9th Street in downtown Mount Vernon and worldwide at winningedgeusa.com.
Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois is pleased to welcome Dr. Wendell Becton, a sports medicine expert who's outstanding in his field. Dr. Becton specializes in non-surgical primary care orthopedics, sports medicine, and rehabilitation, and was also a team physician for the St. Louis Cardinals. Best of all, his experience in caring for athletes and other active patients is now available to you at the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Visit online at orthocenter-si.com or call 242-3778. Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Discover the difference.
Your home for the Mount Vernon Rams is WMIX Sports, powered by Community First Bank.
WMIX FM, WMIXsports.com tonight has your streaming video for the Mount Vernon Rams and the Rantoul Eagles. For the Rantoul Eagles, the team coming in, obviously not a team that many will see in our neck of the woods in one of the Okaw Valley conferences. There's so many these days, but a team that once upon a time, DC was in the Big 12, left them for what they hoped would be greener pastures, and it's a team that has a lot of history, but it's not recent history. The Elite Eight 4 times, a couple of times in the 30s, and then again in the 50s, but since then, not normally a team you think of as a basketball power, but a team that many will hope will make some noise in 3A this year.
When you look at this section of the conference, you have the Monticello Sages, of course, home of the Polar Express. St. Joe Ogden, who normally known for football, has had a couple of trips to Peoria, deep runs recent years. Then you go with St. Thomas More out of Champaign, more known for girls athletics, and then Tolono Unity, more known for football, of course, being second in 3A this year. So Monticello is in a football batch conference in Okaw Valley. They have a very nice football facility out here back behind the school. Of course, we're just a few blocks away from the old Chanute Air Force Base, now an Air Aviation Museum next to a golf course. So it comes with a lot of history, a lot of sports history. A lot of the banners here are a lot of Big 12 stuff. They even have the cheer squad that's been to the Citrus Bowl and the Disney Parade several times. You look around, but as you mentioned, a lot of the stuff they have hanging up on banners is Big 12 era, and since then, not much here in the Okaw Valley part as far as the other sports are concerned.
Well, they are, and for a tourist destination, must be a dream for you, obviously, with the golf and the history right there next to each other, but history in basketball, and they haven't seen a lot of that lately, as we've said here on your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. Landers Collision Centers in Mount Vernon and Salem. The Rantoul Eagles warming up in front of us here on WMIXsports.com. The Mount Vernon Rams warming up in the far court. They'll be the away team tonight, obviously, as we made the 2-hour-plus trip up here to Rantoul tonight, just north of Champaign on Highway 136, United States Highway 136. Mind you, should be a good night. We hope it'll be a great atmosphere, a decent crowd on hand, at least for the home team, and obviously going to be a true road test for the Mount Vernon Rams here tonight.
Well, different setup gym. The floor, the style of Althoff, or at least it wasn't up until this year, with the wood style, the little pieces of wood in there, the floors, little strips. Basically, it's kind of a turnaround design of Christopher High School. It's kind of what it reminds me of, with the bleachers on two sides, a long baseline on one to the stage. And then what we're sitting on is kind of an upper deck level on this side of the gym that you look out over the crowd, over the floor. So this is one of those deals, a different atmosphere. The music's loud. The crowd's going to be loud. It's going to be a very, very difficult test for Mount Vernon here tonight, being on the road, especially this far away from Mount Vernon and after a big conference win over Marion at home last night.
Well, and as we said on the Saturday Sports Show this morning, has the makings to possibly be a trap game, Danny, and one that the Rams can really ill afford to lose, but don't want to look too far ahead to Carbondale, and I think that's the thing that might get everybody. Carbondale 0-2 in the South 7. Rams are 2-0. You're going to have a very upset Carbondale team on Friday. Obviously, we can talk about it. We can look ahead. But you have to hope that on the minds of the Mount Vernon Rams tonight are these Rantoul Eagles.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I think when you hear about Rantoul and you hear the scouting report, 6-1, and they played in the Galesburg tournament, Peoria, Notre Dame, East Peoria, Moline, Inglewood, Limestone. Those are all big schools that they're playing, and they have to go, obviously west of Peoria. Then you come back to Mattoon, a school we're familiar with. They beat Clinton. They're 6-1. So it's not like they played a lot of cupcakes along the way to get here. And then Mount Vernon tonight before they go to Centennial next week, and then Taylorville. Now, the one thing is they have not played in a week, and it's been a long time since the Clinton game. And then you got to wonder about their legs. You got to wonder about what's going on. But, again, time off. They may have used that time to rest up a little bit. They seem, coming on the floor, warming up in a JV game and out here tonight, very athletic. I think Mount Vernon's going to have very difficulty guarding them in a couple of spots.
Well, I think so. And then you take a look at their schedule ahead, and you take a look at that Taylorville tournament that they will go to, a much-improved Taylorville team. And it'll be interesting for these Rantoul Eagles over the course of the rest of this regular season, as they do play a nice, tough schedule. So we will see how they can fare here. They are going to honor the family of Tyler Patterson here tonight, which it was explained to me, obviously a case of a beloved figure in this community. They're going to do a presentation of that will actually come here in about 45 seconds, so we'll actually take a break while that is going on. And then they do some cool things here at Rantoul. And one of the things that they do actually will be to have a spotlight while they introduce the Eagles. So we'll also get out of the way for that. And should be a great atmosphere. We hope for a great game here tonight here in Rantoul. Just north of Champaign again, Okaw Valley Conference, one of the divisions, the home of the Eagles. And DC ran through the teams that were in that just a few moments ago. We'll run through our starting lineups just a little bit later on, brought to you by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. So we have that to look forward to coming up in just a matter of moments. I know we will honor the America when we come back as well. So plenty to come here on your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Don't forget, big or small, Landers fixes them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. And I know that they're going to do their thing and do their presentation. We'll step out for a quick break. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Hi, this is Mike Claiborne. And I'm Chris Rake, inviting you to follow the Redbirds this offseason on the Cardinals Hot Stove League show presented by Amarin. We will have the latest news on the 2015 National League Central Division champion, St. Louis Cardinals. Since we plan to hear from Mike Massidi, John Mozeliak, Cardinal coaches and players, Cardinal broadcasters John Rooney, and even the voice of the Cardinals, Mike Shannon. So catch all the Cardinals action right here on the Cardinals Hot Stove League show presented by Amarin on the St. Louis Cardinals Radio Network.
Taking a look at your next bad weather forecast, cloudy tonight with a low around 59 degrees, then rain likely tomorrow, mainly afternoon. Cloudy otherwise, the high near 60 on a breezy Sunday. Sunday night rain continues with a low around 49 degrees, still a breeze with a southwest wind. Chance of showers on Monday, mostly cloudy with a high near 55. Clear skies on Monday night, the low around 40 degrees. That's a look at next bad weather from WMIX, Mount Vernon, Illinois.
Ford Watson offers 2 convenient locations to serve you here in Mount Vernon. Our locally owned Health Mart Pharmacy at 3401 Broadway provides dedicated and specialized pharmacy services, including flu vaccines, a convenient drive-thru, online refill services, and a mobile app. At Bird Watson Drug, we take the time to get to know you, explain your medications, and answer questions you may have. At 1200 Main Street, our medical equipment store has a large collection of lift chairs, scooters, and other mobility equipment to meet your needs. Come in and check out our large collection of scrubs, including Wonder Wings, Carhartt, Grey's Anatomy, Certainty, Cherokee, and much more. The extremely comfortable clogs are great for people who are on their feet all day, and made here in America. Bird Watson also has a large collection of compression stockings in a variety of colors and patterns. Stop by Bird Watson Pharmacy at 3401 Broadway or our medical equipment and scrubs location at 1200 Main Street. Bird Watson, specializing in expanding to provide patients and medical professionals with specialized service and expanded product offerings.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
WMIX-FM, WMIXSports.com. Your Landers Collision Center's pregame show continues here in Rantoul, and they are honoring Tyler Patterson, of course, who, if I'm not mistaken, and I understand it right, passed away yesterday. And so they're honoring his family and doing some things here for him in Rantoul. And certainly a great ceremony that they have here in the community and at the high school, and a loud round of applause going on right now. Landers Collision Center's pregame show, big or small, Landers fixes them all. We will go ahead and take another break. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
A new occupational certificate is flying into Red Lake College in spring 2016. Learn to operate unmanned aircraft systems, better known as drones. Learn the next big thing in technology in as little as one semester. Classes conveniently held in the evenings. Drones are useful in many careers. Videographers can capture footage from the air. Farmers can check crops with precision. Investigators can examine crime scenes or assist with search and rescue. And the possibilities go on and on. Learn more at rlc.edu. Red Lake College, your journey starts here.
When it comes to banking, Banterra is the change you want to make. I'm Jeff Speed, Market Executive for Banterra, and you should know that our top priority is personal service. It's why Banterra is the region's largest locally owned community bank. We offer convenient online and mobile banking, mobile check deposit, online mortgage services, and have over 25 Southern Illinois branches to serve you. Banterra Bank, proud supporter of Southern Illinois high school sports. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Chase Landers with Landers Collision Centers. Fall is here and harvest time is approaching. What does this mean for you? Deer are running more frequently now. I hope we don't have to meet in the near future because of these creatures. But in the unfortunate chance you do find Mother Nature dancing onto your hood, you can be confident that Landers will be here to tend to you and your ride. And As our specialty and main focus is collision repair alone, no one is more qualified to restore your vehicle back to its previous condition or better, and in the process, helping to retain its resale value. We have never been more committed to giving you the best service available. Every day we continue to set the standards for quality collision repair. Whether it's Murray the Deer in his bright orange hunter's vest or a herd of his friends vandalizing your ride, give us a chance to show you what we can do for you. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
When it comes to orthopedics, you want personal care that gets you back in action. And now you have a center of excellence close to home. Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois offers convenient access to leading-edge orthopedics, providing the latest in surgical and non-invasive care, as well as the most advanced imaging services for orthopedic conditions of all kinds. We also specialize in providing total joint replacement, spine surgery, sports medicine, and offer an on-site physical rehabilitation center. Get back in action with Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Visit online at orthocenter-si.com or call 242-3778.
This is a season where wishes come true, and Lincoln is here to grant yours during the Lincoln Wish List Sales Event by Roy Schmidt at Ford Square, Mount Vernon. During the month of December, you will get the savings you've been wishing for on MKT, Navigator, and MKC. Own a new 2015 MKT front-wheel drive for only $39,635. That's a Christmas savings of $4,500 off MSRP. Drive home in a 2015 Navigator four-wheel drive for $67,175 and save $5,000. Or choose the sporty 2016 MKC and be the envy of the neighborhood for $31,830 and put $3,250 back in your pocket. Come get yours before they're gone during Lincoln's Wish List Sales Event through the month of December right here at Ford Square, Mount Vernon at 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois.
Ford Watson offers 2 convenient locations to serve you here in Mount Vernon. Our locally owned Health Mart Pharmacy at 3401 Broadway provides dedicated and specialized pharmacy services, including flu vaccines, a convenient drive-thru, online refill services, and a mobile app. At Bird Watson Drug, we take the time to get to know you, explain your medications, and answer questions you may have. At 1200 Main Street, our medical equipment store has a large selection of lift chairs, scooters, and other mobility equipment to meet your needs. Come in and check out our large selection of scrubs, including Wonder Wing, Carhartt, Grey's Anatomy, Certainty, Cherokee, and much more. The extremely comfortable clogs are great for people who are on their feet all day, and made here in America. Bird Watson also has a large selection of compression stockings in a variety of colors and patterns. Stop by Bird Watson Pharmacy at 3401 Broadway or our medical equipment and scrubs location at 1200 Main Street. Bird Watson, specializing in expanding to provide patients and medical professionals with specialized service and expanded product offerings.
High school hoops are here, and WMIX will showcase the very best broadcast coverage. Hi, this is Jared Knapp, Vice President at Community First Bank of the Heartland. Don't miss the action on WMIX and WMIXSports.com, featuring the Woodlawn Cardinals, as well as the Waltonville Spartans, Denver Trojans, and Central Red Devils. It's the WMIX Sports Basketball Showcase, and it's right here, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking.
Greg, the season might be over on the field, but the hot stove is heating up, and we're excited to bring the Cardinals Hot Stove League Show to the fans, presented by Amber. This will be hot. John Mozeliak and his staff have plenty of moves to make. Mike Massini and his staff have some decisions of their own. We'll see some new faces. We'll talk to some old faces. We'll be just talking baseball. What do you think of that, my friend? I think I'm excited to catch all the Cardinals action right here on the Cardinals Hot Stove League Show, presented by Amber on the St. Louis Cardinals Radio Network. 94.1 WMIX.
I'm Randy Owen. Join me each week as I play 5 decades of great country music and tell stories about a lot of my friends and heroes. Folks like Conway Twitty, Charlie Pride, George Jones, Dolly Parton, and of course Merle Haggard. We may even play some Alabama. Join me, Randy Owen for Country Gold, Sunday night at 6 on 94.1 WMIX.
The Southern Illinois Insider brings you entertaining interviews. She's known as The Voice. Her name is Sandy Batty, and she's joining us today.
Never ever take it for granted when somebody is able to come to a concert. So I look forward to seeing all of you there, and we're going to have a wonderful night.
Mary Jane Chesley.
Market Day for the flea market started out with a couple of handfuls of booths, and then by the end of the season, around 140.
Southern Illinois
Illinois Insider. Sunday mornings at 11 a.m. on 94.1 FM and AM 930 WMIX. Find exclusive audio on SoundCloud. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
WMIX, WMIXsports.com. Glad to be back with you for your Landers Collision Center's pregame show with Danny Czerwinski. I am Chris Hugo. We'll meet the starting lineups in just a bit. Coming up ahead, Landers Collision Centers, Mount Vernon and Salem. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That is 1-888-LANDERS. They do something pretty neat here. Marion used to do it. I don't know if Marion still does.
Heron used to.
Yeah, but they do the spotlight when they introduce their team, and it's actually a neat feature. Maybe that's something some of the Rams fans in attendance take away. Maybe that's something, a tradition they take to the new place when they get there.
You got to have the lights that come on quick. Can't have those 1945 fluorescent 10-watt bulbs you shut off and got to wait 15 minutes to warm up. These will turn on and off pretty quick.
Yeah, I mean, it's not an option this year.
Yeah.
Maybe
it's not a bad idea. Marion has done it. Heron has done it. Waltonville did it for a few years.
Yeah.
Off the top of the box. That box is not there anymore, so you can't do it.
Did you do that whenever you were doing camera
No,
stuff
absolutely
too?
not. There's no way Coach Belva would have let that fly. Not in that deal. So this is I like it. I like the Rantoul rallies down there. I like the atmosphere. This place is loud. There's no sound barriers up top in the ceiling, so the sound goes straight up and bounces right back on top of you. And I think for Rantoul, this is a deal where maybe in football you don't hear a lot out of them because you got to play St. Joe and Unity and all them. But the trade-off is they're pretty good in the other sports.
Oh, yeah.
Great facility out here, back here for the football and track. It's unbelievable. They had the grass I would put on my football field, the old bluegrass, prairie, and everything else, prairie grass. So that's what I would put out there because it doesn't get dormant in the winter.
I will say
it's 70 degrees in Champaign, Rantoul on December 12th.
67, I think, when we left town.
Crazy.
Of course, they're having severe weather down in Texas right now.
Well, that's a long way from here.
Chance of rain all throughout the weekend. Chance of thunderstorms, gusty winds tonight if you're listening to your next rad weather a moment ago. So it'll be interesting to see how the weather shakes out. But in here, obviously, a little bit hotter just because of the fact the temperature's so warm outside. I think since we have an opportunity, why don't we go ahead and introduce the Mount Vernon Rams brought to you by Ford Square.
I can do the Rams. Royal Nesbitt, 00. Number 2, Blake Jones. Number 5, Malcolm Ruff. Number 10. Actually, this is the change. No. Let's start this again. Blake Jones, Braden Fitzgerald's, Malcolm Ruff, Royal Nesbitt, and Brighton Bowers for Doug Creel's Mount Vernon Rams.
So there you go. Familiar 5 for Coach Creel tonight. A team that I incorrectly stated was 5-1 in our postgame show yesterday. The Rams are 4-1 actually. 4-1, 2-0 in the South Pacific Conference with back-to-back wins. Cahokia on the road, Marion at home. So they got a revenge victory last night over Marion in conference play when it matters more than a tournament to start the season. So for the Rams, a big win last night. However, we talked about it earlier on. You have to hope that tonight doesn't become a trap with Carbondale looming on Friday.
This is a bad game if you're Mount Vernon. No offense here to Rantoul or anything, but when you got Marion at home on a Friday and you got to go next Friday night to Carbondale, Rantoul's kind of we got to play. We got a game on Saturday night. We had to ride the bus for 2.5+ hours. Rotro, we got to get our heads in the game. For us, we found a little convenience store to stop by on the way out, make our stop. Another place we've landed. And
I learned about new ordinances and laws.
It's not new ordinances. It's called common sense that you learned. You know, this spotlight deal is pretty cool. All the lights are shut off. They got a spotlight on the stage. They got a spotlight right over top of us. However, we were denied the opportunity to pick the colors of the spotlight.
We tried.
And they shine on the bench, and then they shine right on the players introduced to the crowd. It's a pretty neat little deal they do here.
It is
good for the kids.
Oh, it's a very neat ordeal, and especially good for the kids, because sometimes we get lost in what about this or about that, or this team needs to do this or this team needs to do that. In all reality, it is about the teenagers on the floor, and it's a great atmosphere.
And the Rantoul band to our right, pretty nice the job tonight they've done as well. I mean, this is almost like a college atmosphere, NBA type, with the DJ on stage and a nice band over here that plays some good tunes, good mix of variety, and you got a big crowd. Rantoul packed their bleachers, and then they also have chair seats above the visitor section, plus more seats behind their bench. I mean, this place is about 90% Rantoul tonight, and on a Christmas holiday season in December on a Saturday night, there's a lot of people in this gym for high school basketball. For a game, these two teams really don't know each other.
Well, exactly. And it's just a case where for the Rams and the Eagles, it has the makings to be a great one tonight here on a Saturday. It doesn't feel like basketball weather outside. Sure as heck fire does not feel like September, or how about December outside. So, again, it has the makings to be a great environment here tonight. For the Rams jumping center, we assume, as always, it'll be our man Malcolm Ruff. And for the Eagles, it looks like it will be big number 35, Kevin Williams.
Yeah, this is Rantoul, like I said in the pregame, very athletic and a very tough matchup in all the spots.
The tip will be held, or will be high anyway, and it'll sail toward the out-of-bounds line sideline.
Throw it up
should
again.
I would redo it.
Throw it again.
The easiest thing to do because it was not a great tip anyway.
We give it to the road team. Make them field home first call.
There you go. Rams basketball presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Of course, they had a ceremony. If you're wondering why we were gone so long, we did not really want to speak during the ceremony honoring a young man who had passed away here in Rantoul. So we were gone for a little bit, but now we're back. Rams are back, and that'll be an unforced error there. Blake Jones had the right idea. However, not enough real estate for Fitzgerald, who had stepped out of bounds, and he had come right back in, was the first man to have basketball. Can't happen. Turnover Rams.
Pretty well scouted there that time by Rantoul. They stepped out on that play like they knew what was coming.
So for the Eagles, they're in the front court. Home whites. Purple numerics trimmed in gold, purple trim. We're here on the, across from the stage, but Rantoul will turn it over. Dunner in the front court. It'll be the Rams basketball. Fitzgerald will go right across the timeline. Steps top of the key with a right-hand dribble. 7:32 left in the first. Still looking for our first score of the game as Jones has it deep left wing. Right-hand dribble. Pivots around. Good man defense to start for Rantoul. Now Ruff will have it at the circle near the timeline. He found a seam, but this athletic defense quick to close for Rantoul. It's going to cause some problems.
Yeah, and Braden stepped out of bounds again on that sideline. That's 2 in a row. The height and length getting to the Rams. Rantoul is 3A. They're in a subsectional. They will host a regional in Mattoon with the likes of Central out of Champaign, Charleston, Effingham, Seymour, Mount Zion, Olney, Paris, and Urbana. So 3A school in that subsectional.
Lob pass to Williams off the elbow. Throws back to Dunner up top. Backdoor lob, and it will get stuck between the iron and the backboard. Something you certainly don't see every day, and you certainly haven't seen that as much since the transition back to Wilson.
Yep.
It'll be a jump ball, and the possession arrow favors the Eagles.
Mount Vernon got playing zone. They ran the old Lee Bennett lob behind, and the kid stuffed it about 9 foot high.
Dunner throws in the corner. 3 on the way from the right side is no good. Hits iron. That was Cavante Williams. Rebounded the Rams. 6:55 to go in the first. No score yet. Rams on the road here tonight. Okaw Valley for the Eagles. Of course, you know the Rams are out of the South 7. Right-hand dribble fits. It'll be a bump foul on Lawson. That'll be his first, team's first, and the Rams will inbound underneath their own bucket.
Lawson's about 6'3". And Braden right now, he's guarding Braden. He's everywhere he goes. And let me tell you, Mr. Lawson is about 6 inches taller than Braden and probably has about 25 pounds or more on him. It's going to be an interesting matchup for Braden to see if he gets open as they're denying him the ball.
They are denying the Rams just about everything right now. They tried to pass up the right side. Jones had it tipped away into the backcourt. Now trying to break this half-court press. They find Roy opposite end of the floor. Gets it off with the right block. Turn around up, no good. Ruff the rebound. His stick back is blocked. He's fouled. To the line to shoot 2 will go Malcolm Ruff with 6:27 to play in the first.
This is full court, in-your-face pressure. Doug Creel talked about that this morning on a Saturday sports show. They're going to get after you a little bit. They're going to be on top of you everywhere you go on the floor. This is not going to be a rest type of game in the offensive end for the Rams. As soon as you get the ball, make or miss, Mount Vernon's going to have Eagles all over them right now. And Mount Vernon's been very shaky last night as Ruff misses the first. They better pick it up tonight because this pressure is nothing like they have seen yet this year.
Lids on the rims for both teams. First free throw no good for Malcolm Ruff. Rams are 0 of 2 from the field. I believe Rantoul is 0 of 2 as well, identical. Second one's no good. Ruff could get his own rebound. Roy will tip it. Nope, it'll be Rantoul to come up with it. Dunner into the front court will lob ahead. This is Lawson coming baseline. Stripped away, recovered by Bowers, who will turn it over. Goes out of bounds off of the Eagles. It'll be Ram basketball. Sloppy thus far.
Well, a lot of energy in the building, like excitement. Now you get the DJ stuff going on. And I love this atmosphere.
I think this is brilliant.
Maybe more high schools ought to roll in a DJ on the stage.
Well, I thought they were having a subsequent homecoming going on or something to that effect. But no, what a great atmosphere. Brilliant idea. 6:10 to play here in the first quarter. No score yet. Unforced error for the Rams. Jones dribbles off the hip. Turnover Mount Vernon.
Mount Vernon has 4 turnovers in less than 2 minutes to start the game. The pressure's really starting to bother him here a little bit. Wouldn't that be awesome at the cage? The band and a DJ, live DJ playing, bumping some tunes?
I think so. Just have to have the power output.
Hint.
Off of the back. Ooh, good play off the baseline, but missed it, did Williams. And now the rebound. He'll get it himself to the back door. Shot going to be blocked. That's Cavante Williams this time. Puts it up again. Yes, we have our first points of the night, Cavante Williams.
Right now, it's all rebounding Rantoul. And here they go. Make the basket. They go into a 2-2-1, and they pick up man down the floor.
Up the left side, Jones on a jump stop off the wing from Bowers. Now gives it back to Brighton. Just off of the sideline, 5:36 to play in the first. The action presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. They are the official voice of high school hoops here on WMIX. 3 for BB on the way. Nope. Rebound, though. Roy goes up and over, puts up the left-handed shot. It's good. Tied at 2.
There he is. He is so improved from last year to this year and in the first 5 or 6 games.
We're talking about other sports. We'd love to see Roy be able to dominate on the way up. Long 3 on the way. No good. It's going to be short. That was number 25, C.J. Dunner. Rebound to the Rams. 5:05 left to go here in the opening quarter. Fitzgerald's into the front court at the volleyball line. Backs up with the right hand. Looking to set up some shop here. Pretty good man thus far from Rantoul. It's caused some fits. Pulling up inside, Malcolm Ruff, a sweet stroke. He had about a 17-footer there, and it's 4-2. Rams the first lead of the night. Could be a back-and-forth battle here. It's number 33, Kenyatta Wilson has it. Goes off. We'll have a travel on the near wing.
Well, both teams now even with 4 turnovers apiece, and timeout Rantoul. They're going to get settled down here. But I think what you're seeing, and the officiating in the first game was very by the book. Very point of emphasis as far as travels. You weren't getting that extra step or slide step. You weren't allowed to touch and body up on defense. So far, as we're only 2 minutes, halfway through the first quarter and the full JV game, the officiating has been pretty darn good.
It really has. It's been tight, but it's been consistent, and that's all you can ask for. 4-2 score, 4:38 to play in the first quarter. Rams on top, doubling up the Eagles. This time out on the floor is presented by Purcell Tire and Service Center. Like the Rams, Purcell Tire tries hard to make the play every time. So whether it's service, tires, or your free safety inspection, get your vehicle in the hands of a winner. Purcell Tire, 1212 Broadway in Mount Vernon. 4:38 to go. It'll be Ram basketball after the turnover and subsequent timeout. It'll be Fitz deep in the backcourt off of the side out of bounds from Brighton Bowers. 4-2 Mount Vernon. Jones has it. Volleyball line, left side. Dribbling, bounces it between the circles. Deep 3, Fitzgerald. Yes. Why not?
Yeah. Right?
Left him open. A lob play. Looking to go. I'm not sure where they were going. Might have been tipped, but the Rams will recover. Fits into the front court. Why not? 30 feet again. No good this time. Rebound will be tipped out of bounds by Rantoul. Should be Ram basketball. Oh.
That's the heat check, folks.
We saw that differently.
Yeah, that's the heat check. Fitz says, I made one. I'm going to try again. You hear the oohs and ahs over to our left from Rantoul.
Well, they've really not been able to get inside anyway, so why not catch them off guard? 7-2 ball game. Rams are up 5, 4:10 to play in the first. Off of the wing, this is Wilson. Looking back, Williams. Kevin wants a 3. In and out, rebound to go to Bowers. A couple of Williams is on the floor for the Eagles. 3:58 to play in the first. Fitz with the basketball. Height advantage right now as far as the entire 5 goes to Rantoul. Rams have the 2 tallest players. It's going to be a right corner play, and this will be out of bounds off of the Eagles. Looking for Jones in the right corner on the bounce pass from Fitzgerald's, and Rams will be lucky to retain possession. We'll pick a Tony Wilt State Farm player of the game amongst our stars here tonight. Now come on our postgame show. Tony Wilt, love to help your family with all their insurance needs. Get to a better state with State Farm. Off of the baseline, it'll be near the timeline for Bowers. 3:45 to go. He'll dribble to the circle, looking left. Finds Jones off the screen to the left wing. One dribble over to Ruff. Malcolm with the basketball. 3:34 to play. First quarter, 7-2. Off of the sideline comes Jones. Looking to work the traffic here, but great defense thus far for the Eagles, even though the Rams are up 5. Bowers off a screen, goes left. Looks to work. Pull up outside the paint is no good. Rebound will be tipped away. But it'll be rough to come up with it off of the wing. Throws up top, Jones. Free throw line jumper partially blocked and a foul. BJ to the line to shoot 2.
Mount Vernon might be able to play a little bit, get some shot fakes. Early on, Rantoul looks like they're more than happy to want to block shots. So Mount Vernon might be able to shot fake a few times and then take their chances as far as what they want to do.
Jones at the line, shooting 2, makes the first. 8-2 Rams on top. So Rams make their first free throw now. So they've made one inside, they've made one at the stripe, and they have one outside. They've actually made 2 inside. Second one's good. Make it 9-2. Rams on a 9-0 run here. 3:10 to play in the first quarter. So the 9-0 run over about the past 3:20. Free throw line bounce pass. That was from Wilson over to Williams. Kevin Williams up top. Elbow dish off. Here comes Dunner around. Pulls up from the near elbow. No good. Rebound will be tipped away, and we'll have a foul. It's going to be
Mount Royale.
Uh-oh.
Flying over the top. First foul on him, first on the Rams.
2:57 to go in the first quarter. We learned the set list of the Pep Band earlier tonight. They should have some classics as well as some from the turn of the millennium for us. They'll play again during the full timeouts. Off of the baseline, the inbound for the Eagles. Lawson with it. Looking back around. Bounce pass will come from Wilson over to the left. Williams. And stepped out of bounds did Lawson. Good call by the official. These guys are solid.
Yep. 6 turnovers on the Eagles. Got a chair with no back, and I don't know which way it goes. Front, forward, back. Hope it just don't go somewhere I don't want it to go.
Hopefully stationary for the most part as they'll pressure Cuiava in the back court. Threw it off of the defender out of bounds. The Rams will reset. 2:47 left in the first quarter. Video powered by Rend Lake College. Log on to rlc.edu. See how you can save thousands on your collegiate education. Rend Lake College, your journey starts here. Backcourt, let's see. It's Cuiava with the basketball. Throws back to the right side. 2:42 left to go in the first. 9-2 game. Ruff between the circles. Looking right, looking left. Back over to the right. Fitz off the wing. Going to try to dribble in. Pulls up baseline. Nope. Going to keep it. Throws up top now to Cuiava. He'll swing it left. Bowers a quick three on the way. No good. Rebound. Ruff and good pick. Good consistent call. This time by a different official. But the same thing same thing Roy did this trip down the floor.
Yep.
Rantoul does there. It'll be a foul on the Eagles.
A little Twitter talking with Roy and Mr. Bowers and Mr. Ruff before the game, well before the JV game.
Box set inbound for the Rams. Q with it. Cuiava, threaded the needle somehow off a bounce pass, oddly enough. Bowers feeds inside Ruff, trying to look for Roy backdoor. Off the foot of Q, he'll pick it up, and we're going to have a double dribble.
Yep, good call.
It is.
Yep, he got it away, then picked it up, kind of dribbled once, picked it up, and then gone again. He's acting like he didn't do it, but that was a good call by the official.
Had he not gone about it the way he did, it would not have been, but because of the way he tried to pick it up, it was indeed a double dribble. Sorry, Q. 2:11 to play. They'll try to lob into the front. They will. Williams dishes off backdoor. What a play to Kenyatta Wilson. It's 9-5. Back within 4. Make it 9-4, rather. Sorry. 1:58 to play in the first. We'll have Bird Watson scoreboards throughout the day. Tournament action going on in some parts of the state. We have regular season as well.
Yeah.
All brought to you by Bird Watson Pharmacy, 34th and Broadway in Mount Vernon. Download the new app. Refill your prescription right from your phone. Elbow right. Now a deep three fits. No good. Roy, who would have had the assist, tried for the rebound, but will pick up the foul.
Yeah, he's going to have to go to the bench. Second foul on him. He's got both Rams fouls, both trying to pick that apple off the tallest part of the tree over the top of the other shorter apple pickers. And he'll have to go to the bench with those 2 fouls. Can't fault the effort, just got to get better position.
9-4, Rams up here. 99 seconds remain in this first quarter. And the inbound will come from Wilson. Lawson with it in the backcourt. Off to the wing for Brian Hunt. Looking now around the way. Oh, nice three on the way. You knew as soon as the left hand is C.J. Dunner on the left wing, it was going to be a triple, and it's 9-7.
Well, Mount Vernon's giving up a little 5-0 run here. Some dangerous passes, sideline to sideline, will not work against the press.
As now still in the backcourt, Cuiava going to give to Bowers, and they
seconds.
use all 10 seconds. They didn't seem to have a care in the world.
Well, the defense is in the middle of the floor. Normally against the pressure, you can go to the middle of the floor. What Mount Vernon's going to have to do is they're going to have to maybe take the ball in, reverse it back, and then kind of that way, or X to an opposite part of the front court to the side, because the middle of the div is covered. And you got to go a different way, and you may have to reverse the ball different than what you're used to passing, just because we're up here high to see that. They're going to have to break this pressure a little differently than what you've been taught over the years.
Well executed defensively by the Eagles. 9-7 score. Rams up just 2. 5-0 run for Rantoul. Into the paint they'll go, and what a great play by, I thought the ball handler was number 35, Kevin Williams, and he'll get himself to the line.
And the foul, Shaquille Evans. Third.
Shaq finds the action. The action finds Shaq. It'll be his first foul, team's third.
We'll remind our listeners and our viewers, again, who are tweeting or texting, we are having trouble with the internet, having some issues up here. We're battling through it, so the audio and video, especially online, maybe here and there, but we are battling through it, and we'll have it for you as best we can.
9-7 score. First free throw. No good from Kevin Williams. He had a chance to tie it at the free throw line. Misses the first. He'll have another. Can make it a 1-point game. Missed a second rebound, and putback is there. What a play by Lawson to tie it up, and one now coming at the line.
It looked to me like Mount Vernon forgot what number of free throw they were on. Mount Vernon was kind of standing around, and it looked to me like all of them thought that was the first free throw. Rantoul being awake, snuck in, got the putback, and now Mount Vernon, who had a 9-2 lead seconds ago, now finds himself in a tie at 9-9.
Free throw no good. Kevin Williams the putback. Got it off the block, puts it up and in. Rantoul back on top. They're in the midst of a 9-0 run themselves, and the Rams turn it over.
The length, it's not the height or the speed. The length of Rantoul right now really causing trouble for Mount Vernon. They cannot see over the top. They can't go with the usual angles they're used to in a ball game, and it's really hurting them right now. A 9-0 run by the Eagles so far now in this quarter.
As they will look to go inside. Oh, what a play by Wilson. Can't finish. Shaq Evans the rebound. 11-9. Rantoul's on top. 42 seconds left to go here in the opening quarter. Fitz across the timeline, dribbling to the right wing. His floater is good, and it'll tie it at 11 with 33 seconds left. Quickly coming the other way. Kevin Williams, a left-hand layup. Great pass to that left block. Puts Rantoul back on top, 13-11.
You're going to get pressured, and that's what went on there.
And
makes or misses.
Right in the middle of the floor. Now finally they get it up the left side. Quiaba looking to go backside. Evans delays his shot, gets the foul, gets to the free throw line for the and one. Shaq looking for the three-point play and the lead as we're tied at 13.
We're going to have to start calling Shaquille Evans the plus, because every time he comes in, or the positive, every time he comes into the game, something good happens for Mount Vernon. And there again, he comes in and does a wonderful job and gets to the rim, takes the abuse, but makes the basket.
13.4 seconds left to go here in the first. Rams on top, 14-13 after the three-point play by Evans. Quick move to the basket underneath, all alone. Here comes at the buzzer. No. Actually, 4 seconds left. Fitz will get the rebound off of the miss, but will travel with the basketball. And it'll be Rantoul's with 0.5 of a second left.
Rams may end up with a lead in this first quarter with 8 turnovers.
.5 of a second remain. 14-13 the score. Side out of bounds, looking for the quick lob and tip, and at the buzzer, that's going to be a foul.
They're going to have a foul. No shot.
Or is he just saying no shot because there's not enough time?
Ooh.
Well, either way, it's the end of the first quarter. The Mount Vernon Rams 14, the Rantoul Eagles 13. We'll come back with the second. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Hi, this is Joe Cummins, President of Community First Bank, asking why you bank with Community First Bank. Is it knowing your deposits are also vital to home loans in Jefferson County and our local economy? Is it having your choice at convenient locations and ATMs? Is it seeing a staff of friendly faces you recognize as your neighbors? These are all reasons enough to count, though you only need one, and we are honored you chose us. Community First Bank, welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Hi, Eric Lighting for One Stop Flooring America. It's time to give your home the ultimate comfort makeover it deserves. Start with the Novia Touch Carpet, the naturally soft and stain-resistant carpet, 50% off. Take comfort to the next level with our Tempur-Pedic pads. Then finish off your comfort makeover with 12 months, interest-free financing, all backed by our lifetime installation guarantee. Ultimate comfort for your home starts at One Stop Flooring America. We're friends, 10 friends. 318 South 10th Street, Mount Vernon. 242-5712.
Back to Mount Vernon Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
14-13 after one, on top the Mount Vernon Rams. Right now here on the road, they'll have the basketball to start the second quarter. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside Audrey Southard back at the Mount Vernon studio. Jeff Crow is our on-site engineer. We'll put a fresh 8 on the clock. It's quickly turned over. The pass was intercepted by Williams, Kevin Williams. And now it'll be Tyson Henderson with it to walk it across the timeline. Just into the second quarter, Rams up 1. Battled back, a pair of 9-0 runs for both teams as Caleb Gossett has it. Looks back over left wing. Kevin Williams looking to dribble in. Nice turnaround move off dribble, but the official didn't like it. Thought he was dribbling, however. It'll be a turnover.
What you can do worse, we can do worse better.
7:41 to play here in the first half. 14-13. Rams lead is 1. back at it Friday night at Carbondale here on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. Fitz crossover dribble, left wing, trying to dribble into the paint. Kicks out, Bowers is wide open. Nope, goes to the top for Jones. BJ into the paint, he'll charge, turnover Mount Vernon.
Oh, the turnovers continue. Mount Vernon already at 10 turnovers in this first half.
7:24 to go in the first half, 14-13. So many turnovers for both of these teams. Left arc, this is Kevin Wilson. Looking to Kenyatta Wilson. Now back to Kevin off of the arc. 7:18 to play in the half. 14-13 score. 3 from Henderson is good.
Yeah. Focused. Rantoul not rattled early.
And we'll have a foul deep in the backcourt. 16-14 Eagles on top. Community First Bank suggests that if your bank has changed names again, it's not you, it's them. Community First Bank says the only change you'll receive is in your pocket. Check out their one account, free checking, high yield interest. You'll love this one. One possession is the difference thus far. Rams are down 2. Fitz will break the press. Swings it back door. What a play. Malcolm Ruffle finished, tied at 16.
Much better attacking the press. Couldn't get set, and they attacked. Took it right at him. The middle cleared out then.
Up top, here we go. It'll be Henderson over to the left side for Gossett. Coming out of the corner now, Kevin Williams left side, bumps into the defender and one.
Wow. What a finish. Got into the body of Ruff on the drive on the baseline left side, and Malcolm tried to block the shot a little bit, then tried to get out when it was too late, and at that point it was a foul on Mr. Malcolm, his first.
Top of the hour, this is WMIX FM, Mount Vernon, Marion, Effingham. A free service from Withers Broadcasting. 6:48 to go in the second quarter. At the line, Kevin Williams, the and one is good. He banks it in.
Bank is open late in Rantoul on Christmas holiday.
I have a different score than what they have.
I have 19-16.
That is what I have. 6:45 to play. There they go. I just don't think they counted the initial bucket. Well, the Rams almost threw it away.
Mount Vernon's playing fast, too fast. You can play quick, try to speed the pace up. That's what Rantoul is doing to Mount Vernon. Mount Vernon's got to figure out a way to slow this down because it's way too fast a pace for the Rams right at this point.
Rantoul outscoring the Rams 6-2 here in the start of the second quarter with 6:41 left. Nearly a corner kick for Mount Vernon. Jones with it at the circle, throws left arc. Bowers thought about the tying 3, now goes back to BJ. Fitz, you have the feeling he might try to put it up. Nope, going to come around off the defense, and now Ruff saves it off of the baseline, throws into Ewells. It's thrown away. Here comes Dunner for Rantoul, length of the floor and one.
One thing about this Rantoul team already is they can flat finish right now. They have all their guys have been able to get to the rim and finish. Physiques of the weight room is what I like to call it, and they have that ability to finish at the rim, and that's what they're doing right now. A lot of and ones already for the Eagles.
6:19 to play here in the first half. 21-16 and one forthcoming for Rantoul. If I accidentally say El Dorado, I apologize. Same mascot, same colors. 6:19 to go. Second quarter action. C.J. Dunner is at the line trying to complete the three-point play, and does.
Well, he's good. He can finish, and boy, Rantoul's turned this game around. Here comes the pressure. Middle of the floor now open this time.
22-16, Rams trailing now here in the second quarter. Bounce pass to Shaq outside the paint. Leans in, turnaround jumper coming, no good. Fights for his own rebound, gets it. Now he's going to lean in on the defender, misses the shot, they call a charge. I don't know about that. I do think there was a turnover there, but they know better than I, and it'll come the other way.
Yeah, he was really trying to clear some space out. Shoulders, arms, whatever he could use, and he couldn't quite get enough space, and therefore ended up with the charge. That's why it was called. He was burrowing in there trying to get some space.
Dunner wide open. Sideline 3 is on the way, and it's good.
Nobody within 10 feet of him, and Doug Creel's got to take a timeout.
Down 9, 25-16. This timeout presented by Purcell Tire and Service Center. At Purcell Tire and Service Center at 1212 Broadway in Mount Vernon, they treat every car like it's their grandma's car, and they love their grandmas. 5:56 to play in the first half. 25-16 is the score, and right now it is a 12-2 run to start this quarter for the Rantoul Eagles in D.C. This is not the second quarter that the Rams have envisioned. I thought they might feel like they were going to have some trouble here tonight against an athletic Rantoul team, but I don't think anybody would have imagined this type of start to a quarter.
It's one of those deals where Mount Vernon started out very well, 9-2. Since then, Mount Vernon's been outscored 23-7. Early on, usually you don't see the fatigue of a back-to-back or a long road trip. It's as you get to the latter stages of the game, maybe in the second half. But right now, Mount Vernon looks a little running in the mud kind of legs right now.
And now quick inbound. Some more pressure from Rantoul. Bowers trying to break it. Has it stolen from behind. It'll be out of bounds off of, they're going to say off a rough. I think. Nope. I saw it off a black uniform. Not sure which one it was, but it doesn't matter because it's going to go to Rantoul up 9 now with 5:50 to go.
Mount Vernon has 13 turnovers. That's not going to get it done anywhere, especially on the road against this Rantoul team with off to a 6-1 start.
Tyson Henderson has it in the front court. 5:44 to go in the second quarter. Bounce pass, lead ahead. Oh, wow. Kenyatta Williams knocks it down.
They slipped the screen. They were wanting to go pick and roll, and he slipped the screen to the rim. The defender wasn't ready for that. And it ended up being an easy layup, and just like that, Rantoul's up 11.
Rams just don't have an answer for this pressure at the moment. Across the way to Brighton Bowers. We'll give off to Fitzgerald's, and there was contact there, and good pickup by the official. Could have been a travel, but there was contact.
There was contact, and that caused the slip-up. That's a good call because we're not for the contact. The walk does not happen.
That's how the advantage, or in this case disadvantage, was gained. It'll be a 1-and-1 for B. Fitz at the line.
This will help stem the tide a little bit, stop the clock, get a chance to score points when you trail, when the clock stops, and you kind of slow the pace down with some free throws here.
We've talked about Roy coming on strong. You see what has happened since Royale Nesbitt's been on the bench. He's back into the ballgame with 2 first-half fouls.
It's kind of a go-to right now. You got to put him on the floor. If you don't do anything now, the next 5 minutes, it might be just for funsies in the second half.
Free throw no good. Ruff the rebound. Has Jones open up top. He'll try the 3. No. Rebound, Roy will fight for it, comes and gets it at the wing, gives off to Bowers. He wants a 3. He doesn't get a 3. Instead, it's to Ruff underneath. He'll put it up. He might get a 3 as he'll go to the line for the and 1.
4 times the charm. Mount Vernon kept going to the boards, hammering away, and they finally get one.
Community First Bank of the Heartland, the official voice of high school hoops here on WMIX. The showcase, the Lady Rams, and right now, the Mount Vernon Rams. Community First Bank has 5 Jefferson County branches in Mount Vernon, Dix, Woodlawn, and Ina. Right now, number 5, Malcolm Ruff at the line, looking for the and 1 to try to make it 27-19. Right now, it's single digits. Rams hoping again, just a little bit closer from the stripe. Right now, 0 of 1 from the free throw line here in the second quarter. And I'm not sure. Something. There's just something going on in the discussion at the scorers table.
Yeah, officials there. Something's going on. Now they're ready.
So it'll be 1 free throw because, obviously, it's an and 1 opportunity. Ruff at the line. His free throw on the way is good. 27-19.
Malcolm's got 7. He's gotten himself into this game on the road.
Across the timeline comes Henderson looking off into the corner. Ooh, good recovery. And now Gossett will throw outside. Henderson 3 on the way, his second 3 of the quarter.
It's one of those deals. Hands down, man down is what that is. Defender went out, his hands down, they shot right over the top.
Now Williams will pick up a foul all the way from the basket. I mean, he was just barely inside the baseline, was Braden Fitzgerald's, and now Fitz will go to the line for the 1 and 1.
The thing about it is, if you get out there on the wing and you close out with your hands down, usually you're the man down, as they say, because that shooter will rise up over the top and knock that shot down. That's exactly what happened there to the Mount Vernon defender, and they have to do a better job of closing out on the wings because Rantoul has several threes tonight from that spot, very spot on the floor from the wings.
4:51 left in the half. Here comes, good. Fitzgerald's will have another. He has 6, looking for 7 here. Gets it to 20. 30-20, that is. 10-point ball game. We'll look for a Tony Wilt State Farm player of the game tonight. Tony Wilt would love to help your family with all of their insurance needs. Find him in his office. Look for him on the web, TonyWilt.com, or find the white State Farm Jeep around town as Fitz makes both. 9-point game, 30-21. Henderson just inside the timeline. Tyson Henderson for the Rantoul Eagles. Throws off to the left side for Anakai Lawson. He'll want a deep 3. Pulls the trigger, no good. Rebound will go to Fitz. He'll race into the front court, 2-on-1. That almost looked like a dead spot at Shagnon there for a second. That literally just hit a spot on the floor and then bounced out of bounds.
I think it got on his toe a little bit.
Maybe the very end of the shoe.
Yeah, it got a little shoe on there. I don't think the floor walking on it before the game it's a pretty nice floor, actually.
4:25 to play in the half. 30-21 off the turnover. It'll be Rantoul ball. Inside the oh, wow. Doesn't matter. Pretty good range for Tyson Henderson. Knocks one down inside the arc this time. It's 32-21.
I'd like to have him coming off the bench with 5 points and a shooting stroke with that touch.
Yeah. As now Fitz will shake the defender. I thought he stepped out of bounds at the timeline.
Oh,
a blocking foul now on number 31, Caleb Gossett, and Fitz will go to the line.
Well, Mount Vernon catches a break there because from our angle up here above, high above the floor, that looked like Braden got the Nikes tangled up and went down before the contact by Gossett. And that's what the Rantoul coach is saying. And I think the official probably, if he had to do it over again, would have called a turnover and sent it the other way to Rantoul.
At the line, Braden Fitzgerald shooting a 1-and-1. His first is up. It's good. Actually, a double bonus now. My apologies. It's one way to keep the Rams in it. They're down 10, 32-22, midway through the second quarter. We'll have your second chance auto halftime show coming up after this end of quarter.
Well, I've never seen scuba gear used as noisemakers till the flippers were used just in the Rantoul Rowdy section.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Creative. Must be beach night or luau night or something. It's nice weather out here.
And they have a teacher and administrator down there with them, so nothing silly or it's crazy.
And supporting the team and the teacher supporting the kids. Here comes a three on the way. Uh-oh, C.J. Dunning.
Well, the defender was out there again. Kind of stood there and just put his hand up, didn't get out to the shooter. Again, hands down, man down. Didn't get out there and cover.
35-23 the score, 12-point game. Brighton Bowers across the timeline, dribbling top of the key. Going to bounce it off to Fitz. It's just inside the timeline. Now over the other way. Blake will go back to Fitz, this time right wing. 3:23 left in the first half. Left wing for Jones. Off to the left corner. Ruff thought about the 18-footer. Throws to the left wing for Jones. BJ a bounce pass between the circles. Fitzgerald's with it now. Bowers wide open right corner. Defense close. Skip pass will come to the outside, left side. Jones works to the wing. Looks back. Bounce pass to Ruff. 3:04. Great defense here by Rantoul in the first half. We're in the second quarter. 3 minutes left. 35-23. Rams are down a dozen. Need a basket of any kind at this point. Fitz, how about it? 26-footer's good. That'll quiet the crowd. Quieted us.
Yeah. You can see some of the fans down below us to our left in awe. Couldn't believe that went in from how far he shot it.
Not
Needed
a surprise.
stamp to get it to the rim.
Lawson with it off of the arc to the left side, at least from my perspective, to Henderson, to the elbow for Williams. Now here comes, this is Dunner to the basket, left it short. Underneath, Wilson will put it back up and in. Yeah. Kenyatta Wilson has 4 in the quarter unofficially.
First rebound for Rantoul in the quarter of any kind. 11-point lead. Mount Vernon's going up the down escalator as Marion did last night.
Of course, doesn't feel like they've missed much on their end of the floor. At least not in this second quarter, just from a feeling. They've been solid here in the second quarter, 37-26.
9 of 10. How about 8 of 10 total?
Unbelievable. Now a 3, Jones, no good. Rebound will go to Wilson. Up ahead will come Dunner. Looks right, left. Oh, going to go backdoor. Tipped out of bounds. Lawson. Last touch possibly by Fitzgerald. Good defense there by Braden.
Yeah, you could tell Lawson was going to go to the rim hard. Put the ball on the floor, and the ball lost air. Went out of bounds.
Winning Edge, one of our great sponsors. They can make tens, hundreds, or thousands of T-shirts for your next event. But I'll tell you this right now, just a little secret between you and I. They may have the perfect gift for the Ram fan in your family. Stop by and see them. 212 South 9th and Mount Vernon. Plenty of orange and black to make the red and green and white holiday perfect for your loved one. 37-26 the score. It's a full timeout on the floor presented by Purcell Tire and Service Center. 1212 Broadway in Mount Vernon. They treat every car like it's their grandma's car, and they love their grandmas. They're throwing out T-shirts here in Rantoul. The band behind us, I thought they were going to have full timeout performances, but they aren't performing. So there we go. We were ready for it. They certainly do a great job, and all in all, right now, everything in Rantoul going well. The on-field performance, on-court performance is pretty solid right now for this Eagle team that is outscoring the Rams to a clip of 24-12.
Well, there's some confusion here. The band members are very mad that the DJ took their spot during a timeout. There is dissension over here in the band, and the band director is going to have to keep everybody in check here.
I'd rather hear the band.
I'd rather hear the band. Yeah.
That's what they're here for.
Right.
Let them have their day.
Right. I'd rather have the kids have their fun.
They'll communicate.
Yeah.
Could use some walkie-talkies.
Yeah.
We appreciate the hospitality of everybody here at Rantoul Township High School tonight.
Yeah.
They helped us get where we needed to be to help pull this off. Very accommodating. Off of the baseline, inbound beyond the arc. Dunner's going to get it right back from Wilson. His three's no good. Fitzgerald's the rebound. He's into the front court, 1-on-3. Beats everybody. Left-hand layup, and one.
Little taste of their own medicine going back at Rantoul. Braden with a big quarter. He's got 9. 14 in the game, looking for his 10th point of the quarter here to keep it in single digits.
1:45 to play in the second quarter. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski, WMIX, WMIXsports.com.
You know what they say, if you keep it in single digits, that first 3 or 4 minutes, that third quarter is very important.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out where we're going. Oh, yeah. 1:44 to play here in the first half. 37-29, 8-point game. Rams trailing here on the road at Rantoul Township High School. This is Gossett with it off of the arc. Throws into the corner for Dunner. Backs out behind the three-point line, and now we'll get it right back. That was from Gossett. He'll head baseline, throws it inside, tipped away. Good hands, good passing lane closure. And now the Rams go into the front court. Fitz across the timeline. 1:23 to play in the first half.
Well, I think order has been restored.
Everybody looks
music entities will be no more.
Everybody looks a little bit happier. Off-balance shot, no good for Bowers. And with 1:09, here comes Dunner. Into the front court, lost it, but a little belly-to-belly contact there from Brighton Bowers.
Yeah, that's his second. That's going to be the 9th on the Rams. 1-1. Mount Vernon did not get back. Again, Mount Vernon has struggled to get back defensively in this quarter.
It is an 8-point game here on the road just north of Champaign. 1:06 to play in this first half. It's 27, make that 37-29. Rantoul leading, but now at the free throw line will go C.J. Dunner. He's had an impressive start to this second quarter, and he'll make the first free throw. Dunner now has 10 in the quarter unofficially, something to that effect. Making it 38-29, can get it to double digits now for the Eagles. They came to Chagnon last year. The Rams handed to them a loss, and right now they're looking to return the favor in 2015. Missed a second, rebound to the Rams. What else is new here in the second quarter? Rams just have to capitalize, down 9. Into the front court. Fitch wants another 26-footer. Little step back a notch. Rebound will be tipped away by Shaq Evans, but Henderson will come up with it. Dunner beats everybody back. Fitz will reach in, slap the wrist, and Dunner back to the line for the and one.
Should have just let him go. Dunner has taken it to the Rams in this second quarter. Should have just walked by, let him get the layup, go to the other end maybe for a final shot. Now your hole is dug deeper.
It's an 11-point game, could be a dozen, and the free throw's good that time by Dunner. 41-29, 48 seconds left. We'll have your Second Chance Auto halftime show around the corner. Second Chance Auto been around for 36 years for many reasons. How about honest deals and saving you thousands with bank rate financing? As Fitz misses the runner, Ruff will put it back off right block. Good. 41-31, 10-point game. Malcolm with a big bucket there. Half a minute to play, second quarter action on the road. We're in the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios. Worldwide at WMIXsports.com with video tonight. Bear with us. Cellular connectivity not the best tonight.
We're in a different part of the universe.
That we are. They call it pop, not soda. Mid-post, it'll be kicked back out to Henderson. What a great pass by Wilson. 9 seconds left between the circles, left to right. Henderson in the corner. Big three on the way if it goes. No good. Hunt put back by Gossett, not there with 2 seconds. We'll have plenty of traffic, plenty of fouls in the paint. This is going to go against Rantoul with 1 second left. And the Rams get a break. The fact that it's double bonus for each team, they'll go to the line to shoot 2 shots.
Shoot 2 free throws, maybe get this lead down to single digits and take their chances going to halftime to have a reset.
Rams see a lot of purple throughout the year, basketball and baseball. Purple and gold certainly on the rise in terms of colors. And now Ruff misses the first free throw. Can still cut it to single digits if he can knock down the back end. Second one is no good. Rebound with a second left from three-quarter court on the way. Wilson just misses. Just misses, almost came up to see us, but it stays on the floor. And we are at the half here in Rantoul. The host Eagles 41, the Mount Vernon Rams 31. This is Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
Taking a look at your next bad weather forecast. Cloudy tonight with a low around 59 degrees, then rain likely tomorrow, mainly afternoon. Cloudy otherwise, the high near 60 on a breezy Sunday. Sunday night rain continues with a low around 49 degrees, still a breeze with a southwest wind. Chance of showers on Monday, mostly cloudy with a high near 55. Clear skies on Monday night, the low around 40 degrees. That's a look at next bad weather from WMIX, Mount Vernon, Illinois.
I'm Randy Owen. Join me each week as I play 5 decades of great country music and tell stories about a lot of my friends and heroes. Folks like Conway Twitty, Charlie Pride, George Jones, Dolly Parton, and Fort Merle Haggard. We may even play some Alabama. Join me, Randy Owen for Country Gold, Sunday night at 6 on 94.1 WMIX.
People's National Bank makes purchasing a home easy. Hi, this is Joy Schrader, mortgage specialist from People's National Bank. Visit peoplesnationalbank.com to fill out an online application 24/7, and you will be on your way to owning your own home. If you have any questions, give me, Joy Schrader, a call at 241-6928. People's National Bank, your home for home loans. Proudly serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Loans subject to credit approval.
Bad weather will be here before you know it. Is your vehicle going to get you through? At Second Chance Auto, they have the quality vehicle you're looking for, probably priced under $10,000. And what other buy-here, pay-here dealer can save you up to thousands by offering bank rate financing? Second Chance Auto has been helping people just like you for over 35 years. No gimmicks, no pressure, just honest deals from honest people. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Or call Jimmy and the fine folks at 244-4582 for your credit approval today. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Second Chance Auto halftime show starts now.
Here in Rantoul, the Mount Vernon Rams trail the home team, the Eagles, 41-31. With Danny Czerwinski, I'm Chris Hugo. Jeff Crow is with us. He provides the video angles for WMIXsports.com. Audrey Southard taking care of things at the Powerhouse on Broadway. 41-31, up 10, Rantoul at the half. We'll get to hear from their pep band now. They finally get a chance to perform yet again. They did a great job on the national anthem earlier. In fact, they've become our friends tonight over our right shoulders, so we're glad to have them aboard. We have your halftime stats coming up just a little bit later on here on your Second Chance Auto halftime show. For Second Chance Auto, fair and honest deals for you and your family for over 36 years on Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Can save you thousands on the total cost of your pre-owned vehicle with bank rate financing for all. We'll take a break. We'll come back. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Hi, I'm Bria Ashley with Community First Bank. Working together to make your switch to CSB easy and stress-free is just one of the many ways we can help you out. From switching direct deposits, automatic payments, or recurring transfers, to enrolling in convenient services such as mobile and online banking, we're going to make the switch to Community First quick and easy. We can even print your debit card immediately to assure access to your account on the same day. Stop and let one of our friendly bankers work with you to ensure the transition is smooth. Stop by one of our 5 locations today and let us welcome you back to personal banking. Member FDIC.
Don't let the high cost of auto insurance keep you from behind the wheel. I'm Shauna Armstrong with Page Insurance. We can help keep you legally insured with month-to-month coverage from Dairyland, with multiple ways to pay, no long-term upfront premiums, and the ability to choose your own due date. Dairyland could just be the coverage you need to keep you legal behind the wheel. And it won't break the bank. Call Page Insurance for a quote at 242-7000 or come see me on Crownview in Mount Vernon.
Dairyland Auto products are underwritten by a member of the Century Insurance Group. Streaming worldwide at WMIXsports.com. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball.
WMIXsports.com. Here tonight, Second Chance Auto halftime show continues with Danny Czerwinski. I'm Chris Hugo. 41-31. Eagles on top here at the break, and it was a big second quarter for Rantoul. Danny, they took advantage of Royale Nesbitt sitting on the bench with foul trouble. Really a difference, and what a factor Roy has been. We saw them outscore the Rams by, I think, a margin of 28-17 that second quarter. Much of that was with Roy on the bench.
Much better, and Mount Vernon got some trouble. I mean, defensively, you're looking at a 28-17 run in the second quarter by Rantoul. They scored 28 points in 8 minutes, and a lot of that was on transition, both after makes or misses. So that's exactly why we're at 41-31 at the half. Mount Vernon led 14-13 to 1, and then Rantoul outscored Mount Vernon 28-17. The Rams 7 of 13 from 2-point range, 54%. 2 of 9 from the arc for 22. The Rams go 9 of 22 from the field for 41% in the first half. Rantoul 11 of 19, 58%, while they were 4 of 10 from the arc for 40. The Eagles go 15 of 29 from the field for 52%. in the first half. Free throw shooting, Mount Vernon 9 of 14, 64%. Rantoul only 4 out of 8. Rebounding went to the Rams 18-15, and then Mount Vernon had 14 turnovers compared to only 7 for Rantoul. The Eagles were led in scoring in the first half by C.J. Dunner with 18 points, 13 of those in the second quarter. Kenyatta Wilson had 6, Kevin Williams 5, Tyson Henderson 5, Caleb Gossett 3, Cavante Williams 2, and Anakai Lawson had 2. The Rams were led by Braden Fitzgerald with 15 points. Malcolm Ruff had 9, Shaquille Evans 3, Royal Nesbitt 2, and Blake Jones 2. To give you a halftime score of Rantoul 41, Mount Vernon 31.
There you go. That's your scoring and statistical information here at the half. We'll take a break on your Second Chance Auto halftime show. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
When it comes to banking, Banterra is the change you want to make. I'm Jeff Spieth, Market Executive for Banterra, and you should know that our top priority is personal service. It's why Banterra is the region's largest locally owned community bank. We offer convenient online and mobile banking, mobile check deposit, online mortgage services, and have over 25 Southern Illinois branches to serve you. Banterra Bank, proud supporter of Southern Illinois high school sports. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Don't wait any longer. The year-end sales event Blockbuster is happening now. Hi, Roy Schmidt with King City Crisis Center in Mount Vernon. And just when you thought the deals could not get any better, they did. Now, on 2015 Ram 1500, choose 0% for 75 months, plus $5,000 or $8,000 in total savings. Also, starting December 4th through the 17th, receive an additional $750 in holiday cash, bringing the total rebate to $8,750 when you finance through Chrysler Capital on 2015 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab models. So hurry in today and grab the deals before they are gone during the year-end sales event Blockbuster at King City Crisis Center, 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, and find us online at kingcitychrysler.com or call us at 618-242-6600.
A new occupational certificate is flying into Red Lake College in spring 2016. Learn to operate unmanned aircraft systems, better known as drones. Learn the next big thing in technology in as little as one semester. Classes conveniently held in the evenings. Drones are useful in many careers. Videographers can capture footage from the air. Farmers can check crops with precision. Investigators can examine crime scenes or assist with search and rescue. And the possibilities go on and on. Learn more at rlc.edu. Red Lake College, your journey starts here.
Look for exclusive videos on our YouTube channel. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Welcome you back to Rantoul, where the Mount Vernon Rams trail at the break by a score of 41-31. With Danny Czerwinski, I'm Chris Hugo. Audrey Southern back at the Mount Vernon studio. Jeff Crow taking care of business here on location. Video tonight at WMIXsports.com. In DC, obviously, I'm assuming that everybody can hear the pep band back at home, and they are doing a great job here tonight and playing some contemporary stuff, playing some classics as well.
We're rolling. I mean, you can't ask for any better band. They're moving right up here with us to kind of spread that noise out to the players for Rantoul to come out and support them. And it's a good job here by the Rantoul High School to see what goes on here and how they support the kids and how the staff, a lot of staff members here tonight at the game as well.
And, of course, we'll get some scores for you from a little closer to home.
Conrad Allen today begins. Red Hill beat Grayville 77-65. Edwards County beat Weber 63-57. Patoka over Clay City 81-35. Sisney over Patoka 46-40. Yes, Patoka played twice. Then the JV game here tonight, Mount Vernon won on the road 57-45. Girls, Johnson City over West Frankfort 52-44. SVW beat Hamco 41-21. Reason I can read is the officials aren't out yet. Nashville beat Benton 35-29. Heron over El Dorado 49-36. And Marion beat Meridian 56-48.
There you go. Your scores presented by Bird Watson Pharmacy in Mount Vernon, the corner of 34th and Broadway. Worldwide, even more so now, as they have a mobile app you can download. It'll allow you to remind yourself to take your prescriptions. It'll also allow you to refill your prescriptions from your phone. Pretty neat little thing there in the King City Bird Watson Pharmacy, 34th and Broadway. We're here on, I believe, just off of Highway 136, United States Highway 136 in Rantoul. Rantoul Township High School. The Eagles right now, as we start the third quarter, will have the basketball up 10, 41-31. Between the circles, Cavante Williams with it, throws off to the right sideline for Kevin Williams. He'll try to drive. Rams do a great job of shutting off the pain, I should say. 7:47 to play in the third, just underway. Eagles up 10. Moving to the left wing. This is Dunner looking back to the top. Cavante Williams wants a tray. Wow.
Well, the defender went out there again and stood. Hands below the waist, and all he did was shoot over the top. Here comes his own pressure again.
And now Roy, good ball movement with the Rams that time. Roy got it across to Jones. Partially obstructed view there. Up to the top now is Bowers. He'll step to the left wing. 7:18 to play in the third. It'll be Jones off the baseline. Ruff kicks it back out to Blake, now to the wing. BB looking for it. Bounce pass over to Braden Fitzgerald. He's off of the wing. Now a bounce pass looking corner for Ruff. Tipped out of bounds.
Rantoul giving Mount Vernon a different look.
Right now it's a 13-point lead for the Eagles. All of the action is presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Mountford and Dix, Woodlawn and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking, the official voice of the Rams here on WMIX. 7 minutes to go here. Rams in the front court off of the inbound. Jones will step wing. Looking around for some help. Bounce pass in the corner off a screen. Bowers' three is no good. Rebound will go to Kevin Williams. It'll be a 3-on-2. Williams going to keep it himself. Nope. Will travel with the basketball before he can dish off.
He wanted to do three things in his head, but his body wouldn't let him do the first one.
You could see the gears turning up top. Body just couldn't react quickly enough, and now Bowers will inbound and link to the floor. Same zone press here from the Eagles. Rams going to try to get it across this near side. It'll be Braden Fitzgerald with the basketball. 6:40 to go in the third quarter. Looking for a backdoor play. Bowers charged in, but now Roy will get it. He will be fouled, and Nesbitt and the Rams will have to re-inbound here off of the baseline underneath their own bucket. So Anakai Lawson will pick up his third foul. That's not good.
No.
Lob in to Williams. He'll steal it away. Pretty well threw it right at Kevin Williams, and now he'll leave it in the backcourt for Lawson with the man who just picked up his third foul. He'll go into the front court. Throws up top, Kevin Williams. Williams looking up left. Ooh, good jump stop left side. His layup's good. Wow.
Mount Vernon doesn't have that same energy level. They've lost a little bit. Halftime was not kind to them.
Now up the way will come Fitz, right of the circle. Bounces it across to Jones. Looking off. Nothing there on that far side. Near side for those of you watching at home. Off the block. Brighton works the defender back. Left it long. Rebound will be tipped ahead. It'll be Kevin Williams. He'll have a 2-on-2. Numbers quick to close. So the Rams even numbers up, and now defensively going to try to stop Rantoul. Dunner. Oh, step back move. What a move by C.J. Dunner. Off the left side. He has 20. It's 48-31. Wow. Doug Creel wants a timeout.
This has gotten away from Mount Vernon, yet to score in the third quarter. Rantoul right now on a 7-0 run, and you can tell towards the end of the first half, Mount Vernon wasn't attacking, wasn't going to the rim, settling for a lot of jump shots. And now to start the third quarter, I don't know about you, but to me it looks like a different edge for Mount Vernon. They're not as sharp. They're not as into the match, or the game, I should say. And it's just one of these deals where as Rantoul jumps out on him here, the next 2 or 3 minutes here as we go in this quarter, if Rantoul goes off and gets up by 20, 22 by the end of the quarter, I think see Mount Vernon kind of being tired and fatigued right now, not only physically but mentally in this game as well.
No doubt. 5:47 to go in the third. Timeout presented by Purcell Tire and Service Center, 1212 Broadway in Mount Vernon. They treat every car like it's their grandma's car, and they love their grandmas. 30, make it 48-31, 17-point game. Out of the timeout, Rams will have the basketball linked to the floor. They are now moving right to left as if we were sitting at half court. It'll be Ruff off of the baseline. Throws it all the way back to Fitzgerald near the circle with 5:38 to play. Third quarter action. 17-point game, and you can just tell the intensity not there. That's kind of what had Doug Creel barking fire in the timeout huddle.
Well, the passes with kite strings on the tails that float, those are the kind that Rantoul will just pick off if you're not careful.
5:19 to play in the third. 48-31. Rams going to try to set something up here and get past this Rantoul defense. Fitz with it off the left sideline. Skip pass. Good one to Jones. He'll try to dribble up top. Nothing there. Kevin Williams, a good point man right now defensively. Inside, we're going to have a turnover. Worked it to Roy Nesbitt, just couldn't finish.
And that's the thing. And a lot of the passes from Mount Vernon have those arcs on them where they're like throwing footballs down the field, and they have arcs, and the defense is able to get there. And then Mount Vernon will reverse the ball, and it's always farther away from the basket than the original pass. And the defense is really taking Mount Vernon out. Now the Rams go zone here, down 17, and kind of a kickback to try to save energy.
3 on the way. Try to shoot him out of it maybe, but the three's no good. by Cavante Williams. Rebound to the Rams. Into the front court comes Fitzgerald with 4:42 left in the third. He'll lean into a defender hoping for a foul. Had a good-looking shot. It was blocked. Rebound to Jones in the corner. Inside, rough to Nesbitt. He's blocked from behind. Roy to the line to shoot two.
Ooh, got a break there. A lot of Wilson got smacked off the glass that time by the Rantoul defender, but Royale will go to the line, hopefully knock down two. Get the Rams on the board here in this quarter.
Looking for their first points in said third quarter. Roy trying to get it done for the line. That's Kevin Williams' third foul. Roy makes the first, so got to start somewhere.
Yeah, soft hands.
Concentration, not strength. 4:34 left to go here in the third quarter. 48-32. Trying to make it a 15-point game. Roy makes both. Good work by Roy Nesbitt. On the Twitterverse, Facebook, and Instagram, all at WMIX Sports. Give us a follow on social media. Fitz will tip it away. Jones recovers. Here come the Rams off the Rantoul turnover. Into the front court. Fitz, a 26-footer. Why not?
Woo! Stamp it. May need two stamps on that one. He was about 30 feet out that time. Lead down to 12. Rams a little momentum their way.
Had somebody ask me one day why I'm not more excited when he knocks down a shot like that as the three's coming from Dunner. It's good. He matches. And I had to tell them it's because he's so good at it and does it so much that it's not a surprise. You just expect it after a while. As Fitz will save a Ram turnover. It's 51-36.
He's open when he gets off the bus.
Yeah. And unlike most, he can make it from right off the bus. As he will come inside, kick it back to Blake. Jones, good fake, comes. Shot blocked at the free throw line. It'll be Williams up ahead, Dunner. He'll go up left, shot up, and a three-point play at the line.
Boy, is Dunner good. I mean, he is a handful, legit going to be able to play somewhere at the next level. And he is a 6'2 senior, will be able to help somebody somewhere at some level.
Well, you know, you felt when they came to town last year that it was an athletic team, just needed to put it together. And this year they appear to be doing a better job of putting it together. And it looks like we're going to have another Purcell and Tire and Service Center timeout. Doug Creel going to make C.J. Dunner think about this and one. 53-36, 3:41 left in the third. Rantoul is up 17. With Danny Czerwinski, I'm Chris Hugo. Purcell Tire and Service Center is at 1212 Broadway in Mount Vernon. They treat every car like it's their grandma's car, and they love their grandmas. But right now it's just a case that the athleticism belongs to Rantoul. They're just a little bit taller, they're a little bit longer, and it's causing the Rams and Fitzgerald some fits on the floor.
Yeah, Mount Vernon struggled last night with what Marion was throwing at him. And then tonight it's a little different speed, a little different pace, and then the longer length of what they get through and what they get done. And then Mount Vernon is being sped up to a place and pace that they don't want to be sped up to, and unfortunately for them right now, the turnovers are up, the points are down, and they're slowly losing touch to lead the deficit back down to 17.
Well, once Nesbitt had to leave the game in foul trouble in the first half, obviously Rantoul was able to start drawing up some plays and able to start executing that athleticism and haven't looked back since. The Rams led 14-13 after one, have not led since. Right now, 3:41 left to go in the third quarter. At the line shooting the and one will be C.J. Dunner, who I believe unofficially has 25 points.
He's got fans down in Southern Illinois. Fans are growing. He's getting a legion of fans down in the 618.
I can totally understand why. He's looking pretty good here tonight.
Yeah. Has
a following here in the crowd as well.
Quiet. And he banks the free throw. Man. 54-36, and here comes that pressure. Absolutely relentless. And they've only played 7 guys. They're in some shape. Saw the tires out on the track. They move around.
Guayaba from Fitzgerald's on the sideline. It'll trickle out of bounds.
And that's what the pressure does. You can see the pass going to Quentin, and he's looking around, and it's like a receiver in football trying to run without catching it. He looks around, hits his tips of his fingers, and it goes out of bounds. Unforced error because of the pressure that's been there all night.
3:26 to go in the third quarter. Rams are down 18, 54-36. Rantoul with the basketball at the circle. You're watching us online, courtesy of Rend Lake College. Log on to rlc.edu. See how you can save thousands on your college education. You not miss much here as Henderson has it at the timeline. Almost tipped away by Jones. He'll tip it away again, this time from Dunner, but it's recovered. Up the right side, Cavante Williams from Henderson. Shot blocked underneath. Wilson will come away with the board.
That was Malcolm Rupp with the eraser that time.
Now a high lob pass. Henderson at the line will tip it back in. Wilson will get it back from Williams with 2:55 to go in the third. Dribble in. Kevin Williams. Nice jump stop just inside the paint. Foul on his way up. He'll shoot 2 at the stripe.
Another foul. Malcolm Ruff picks up his second, team's second. Mount Vernon was down 10 at the half. Now they're down 18. Lost a little touch here.
As now the free throw on the way is no good by Kevin Williams. Of course, he will have another on the two-shot foul. 54-36.
Yeah, this gym's kind of a makeup of, like we said in the pregame, a Christopher Gymnasium makeup, kind of the same setup, bleacher style, stage on one end.
Reminds me a little bit of Madison.
Yeah. You've been there, I have not.
Well, it's kind of like Madison without the stage. Or this, Madison would be like this without the stage.
Two-sided gym. Older style.
The only difference is in Madison we'd be up here, but there'd be a scoreboard in front of us too. 2:50 to play in the third. 1 of 2 that time at the line for Kevin Williams. Up top, this is Blake Jones with the basketball, looking around. Has something going on. Far corner 3 on the way. Quentin Quiava, good. Q steps up with a big 3, and it's 55-39.
Gave it right back to him. Let him prove himself. Caught it, knocked down the shot from 3.
As now underneath, something trying to develop for the Rams, or excuse me, Rantoul. It'll be tipped out of bounds. It looks like it's going to be off of the Eagles.
Well, they are relentless. They just keep attacking. They play 7 guys, and they just keep attacking Mount Vernon defensively.
Trying to wear them down with this press in the back court. A little slow to get to it. Recovered by Rantoul. They'll force the turnover. Dunner off block. No good. Rebound tipped around to Ruff. He'll come up with it. However, off the double team, some trouble. He'll find Fitzgerald's. Braden will come across at the left part of the timeline. Gets to the elbow on the near side. Fade jumper on the wave is good from about 15.
Man. But those are hard-earned points. The other team's going to be like, if you're going to have to work that hard for those 2 points, we'll let you do it.
Unofficially 20 now, I believe, for Braden Fitzgerald with 1:55 left to go in the third. He continues to climb up that list of all-time leading scorers in Mount Vernon Township High School history. As now there will be a foul.
Travel.
Oh, travel.
Yeah,
I saw
in
contact.
this association, that move doesn't work. You got to get to the national basketball to get it to work on that move.
1:49 to go in the third quarter, 55-41. Rantoul up 14, Rams with the basketball. If they can continue to keep kind of chipping away, could make the fourth quarter interesting. Fitz, step back 3, 22 on the way, no good. Rebound underneath, Ruff will tip it. He'll get it. He'll turn around inside the paint, near side, no good, in and out. Roy tried for the rebound, couldn't come up with it. Wilson ahead to Dunner, into the front court. Looking inside, Quentin Quiava, the big turnover. What a steal by Q, and into the front court comes Fitz. Those two together would get you a lot of points in Scrabble. But right now, Fitz just trying to get some points for the Rams.
I've got nothing on me.
I said if you put them both together. Quentin Quiava with his name alone. His
in
first
the right spots.
His first and last name, you put those two together, he's got way more than you.
Yeah,
but just last name alone, you're worth a lot.
Yes.
Because you got a C, a W,
I'm a free agent. I'm a free agent waiting in that game.
1:20 to go here in the third. 55-14 Rams. What a layup by Fitz. Worked at wing, went a curl around to the baseline. 55.
That's Bill Raftery say with the blow by on the baseline.
Exactly. Left side off of the wing. This is number 22, Cavante Williams. Going to be stolen away. It'll be tipped ahead. Fitz will use the foot race. He'll get to the bucket, leans into the defender. Hard foul. And to the line to shoot 2 will go Brady.
You got to hope he gets up. He came down hard on the ankle, twisted it. Can't fault the defensive effort by Cavante Williams. That's just good hard basketball. Don't allow layup. Fitz is walking and favoring that right ankle.
I'm gauging the reaction to Carrie. He'll be fine.
Carrie is not moving.
She's not phased.
He's not going to come out of the game if he can shoot.
No.
He may shoot the free throws then come out. That might be a possibility.
I have learned from doing this now, I think, year
yeah.
number 10 or something like that. Depends on the math I use.
Carrie did not move.
I always just kind of look over there to see what her reaction is and see what kind of concern she shows. Obviously, always shows concern, but, I mean, you can usually tell by her reaction.
Well, now the referees are telling him to walk around on it, which Braden was like, I could read Braden's lips from here. He said, I'm fine. So they tell him walk off, so Blake Jones goes and talks to him, and now Braden will walk to the timeline and come back.
Of course, Seth Carey we're talking about is the Rams athletic trainer, ATC, certified athletic trainer, Carrie Hammond. Many more credentials beyond that as well. She's with the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, one of our great Rams sponsors. 55-43 is the score. 12-point game. Fitz will have 2 coming at the stripe here to try to get it to 10. And what a comeback this would be in the third quarter if they can keep chipping away. 1 minute to play.
Cameraman down there is getting a little feisty.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Misses the first free throw.
Yeah, he getting feisty on us.
Well, played a little game in the car on the way up. I tried to get fuel for the way home for that, but I was denied.
Well, There's some rules on this trip, and in most school zones.
Well, you know.
Yeah. It's hot in here, though.
I'm
I
not
know
an
that.
expert. 55-44, 11-point game. Fitz makes the back end of 2. All the action presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. That was Hunt with it up top. Looks inside. Wilson going to get it out. Henderson will dribble in. 18-footer baseline off the side of the backboard. Rough the rebound. He'll have a 1-on-2. He'll come up. Center of the paint. Stripped from behind. It'll be a foul. Either way, that would have been
blocking foul, rough to the line to shoot 2.
And if not Gossett standing in there and taking that, you had Kenyatta Wilson come from behind, and they're very fortunate because that would have been Wilson's 4th. Wilson came from behind and ripped the wrist away from the basketball with Malcolm Ruff, but either way, Malk goes to the line to shoot 2. I guess you could say he's up next to the stripe.
Yep. Good win for Wayne City tonight. Beat Crab Orchard, their tournament 57-56.
Ruff cuts it to 10, can make it single digits with 39.9 seconds left to go here in this third quarter. Of course, we'll look for a Tony Wilt State Farm Player of the Game in our post-game show presented by Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac. Malk makes both. 9-point game, 55-46. Rantoul will have to inbound. Clock will start with 39.9 seconds left as Henderson will come across the timeline. Straight down the middle at the circle. Rams will veer off to that right side. They'll follow Henderson and ball chase a little bit. 29 seconds left. 9-point game. They're looking down to Gossett off of the baseline. Rams doing a good job pressuring. Wilson throws it back up top to Henderson with 20 seconds left. 55-46. Rams down 9 here on the road at Rantoul. This is Brian Hunt with it left wing. Wilson all the way back out to Dunner. Now left of the circle for Henderson. He'll step away. Dribble around up top. Underneath Gossett all alone. Up and in off the glass. Good ball movement that time. 2 seconds left. Fitz from half court at the buzzer is no good. That'll give us our third quarter score. The Rantoul Eagles 57, the Mountford and Rams 46. We'll come back with the fourth quarter in just a moment. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. I love this time of year, time that we spend with our family and friends, the lights and decorations, the food, and just the feel of the season. During this season, there are more smiles, more thank yous, and a general feeling of kindness and generosity that is not present as often during the rest of the year. There's a feeling of calm and hope. My Christmas wish for each of you is that you take time to help others and share the blessing of Christmas with others that you meet each day. From all of us at Community First Bank, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Hi, this is Jeff Schmidt. Take advantage of our season's best offers right now at Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac in Mount Vernon with attractive lease offers or big purchase discounts. Come check out our full lineup of Cadillac sedans, the ATS, CTS, and XTS, or the hot-selling crossover, the Cadillac SRX. Also in stock right now is a hard-to-get Cadillac Escalade and Escalade ESV. I think you'll be impressed with our selection, price, and service. See us on the web, schmidtchevrolet.com, or come into Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
Watch the Rams online at WMIXsports.com. Powered by Red Lake College.
Here in Rantoul, we start the fourth quarter. The Mount Vernon Rams trailing the Eagles 57-46. Mount Vernon will have the basketball in their away black-orange trim. Rupp will save a turnover on the sideline. Jones has it up top now. He'll throw up a 3 on the way. Good. BJ a big 3. Cuts it to 8, 57-49.
Single digits. Last gasp maybe for the Rams.
See if they can come away with a little something here off of the right sideline. It's Dunner with 7:36 to go. Looking up top, here's Brian Hunt. Looking off left, Gossett had a big 3 earlier. Gives it back to Hunt. His shot's up and in. Little runner in the lane.
Dribble penetration, great ball movement by Rantoul.
Back to 10. That was a deficit at halftime. With 59-49, Rams trailing, and it'll be tipped out of bounds, almost thrown away. Community First Bank of the Heartland promises they won't change names. They believe in strong, faithful relationships. Certainly loyal to Jefferson County, serving since 1906. Jones off of the inbound, on the wing, throws off to the sideline for Malcolm Rupp. He'll come back top of the key, looks into the corner, fits a 3 on the way, would be big, no good. Rebound backdoor, tipped around. We're going to have a foul in contact somewhere.
Yep.
Didn't see the initial call. Looks
like
it'll
be
go
on Henderson of Rantoul. Had a little hand-to-hand combat in the post with Ruff. And Malcolm had position. They call the foul on Henderson. That is his second, team 6 on the Eagles.
7:02 remains in regulation, 59-49, Rams trailing. Fitz will inbound. finds Jones on the wing. He'll dribble in. Shot on the way, no good, off the side of the glass. Rebound. Jones will get it back, travels with the basketball. Turnover, King City. They'll go back with Rantoul here. They try to increase this 10-point lead. We're on the Twitterverse at WMIX Sports. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram as well. Look for a scoreboard later tonight at WMIXsports.com. And now we will have an issue at the table. They'll stop play. Tyson Henderson will go ahead and launch a 25-footer for good measure and drain it.
Keep his rhythm, man.
Nothing wrong with that. Good-looking shot. You said earlier how many schools would love to have him as a sixth man. Probably start at many of those schools. 6:50 to go in the fourth. They'll re-inbound. Whatever it was, the scorer's table is figured out. 6:48 to go. Fourth quarter action. Rams will force a turnover. Ruff will come away with it after a tip. Nice spin move at half court off the dribble. Fits a three on the way in front of the bench. No good. Backdoor rebound to Ruff. Will have a foul. And it'll be the 7th on Rantoul. To the line for the 1-and-1 goes Malcolm Ruff.
Mount Vernon's putting a little gasp in here. They're getting to the rim, getting to the line. Clock is stopped. And a foul on Rantoul. Dunner picks up his first 7th on the Eagles. And Mount Vernon with an opportunity with the clock stopped, down 10, 6:38 to go to get back into this one.
So Ruff will try to cut it to single digits, maybe as many or as low as 8. With 6:38 to play here in the fourth quarter. With Danny Czerwinski, I'm Chris Hugo. We near the top of the 8 o'clock hour as his first free throw is good for Ruff. I can tell you this is WMIX FM, Mount Vernon, Marion, and all of Southern Illinois. A Withers Broadcasting station as Ruff has the back end of a 1-and-1 coming here at the stripe. 59-50 the score, 9-point game. Ruff can make it 8. What a comeback here late in the second half for the Rams. Second free throw good.
Boy, Malcolm. Boy, has he looked good this year.
Yes, he has. 59-51, and we want to have a timeout. Coach Frericks wants a timeout presented by Purcell Tire and Service Center, 1212 Broadway in Mount Vernon. They treat every car like it's their grandma's car, and they love their grandma. 6:35 remains in the fourth quarter. Right now, the Rams down 8. Big free throws from Malcolm Ruff a moment ago, but that was just a great play from start to finish. The Rams forced the turnover. Ruff has some nice dribble work at the timeline as he was able to spin, maintain the dribble, kicked out to Fitz for a wide-open 3. Fitz left it a little bit long, but what Ruff was able to do was put it back up, and before he could, he was fouled, so the shot didn't count, didn't go in anyway. But Ruff makes the best of it from the free throw line, and now the Rams are back within 8, forcing Rantoul into a timeout.
Interesting
stretch
here. Somehow Mount Vernon can get a stop, maybe get a basket or two.
Tons of time on the clock.
Kind of pressure Rantoul a little bit.
Tons of time on the clock. 6:32 to play in the fourth. 59-51. Rantoul moving the ball well into the front court. Williams backdoor Gossett and one. Gossett was fouled on the way up. And now goes to the line.
Slow rotation on the backside of the press by the Rams. Didn't get back, and you had a guard defending big old Caleb Gossett. Clocks in at 6'2" and has been in the weight room, and you're not going to battle him as a little guard in the paint.
6:27 to play in the fourth. 10-point game, could be 11. Not going to say the momentum would be completely gone, but it certainly would have erased some of it. Jones will get the rebound off the free throw miss. 6:25 left in the fourth. 10-point game, 61-51 Eagles. Rams with it deep in the backcourt. Jones will give up to Fitzgerald to bring it across the circle with 6:16 left. Fitz going to step side to the defender, and he's going to be tipped out from behind. No foul. Tried to come for a layup off the block. Nothing there on the interior, but he'll reset off of the baseline right of the bucket. It'll be a box set here for Doug Creel's Rams. He looks on the sideline. It's into Jones. He'll turn around, found a seam. Ooh, nice little carry to the basket, and Jones has a layup.
Another read on that. He read where the defender was, took off with it, and able to get to the rim.
Up the left side will come Anakai Lawson. Bounce pass to Kevin Williams up top. Tyson Henderson right of the circle. 61-53. Rams down 8 with 5:53 left. Elbow, it's Williams. Kicks out. 3 on the way. Dunner is in and out. Rebound underneath. Kevin Williams pushed off. Foul on Roy. And Williams to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, Roy didn't have position. 4th team foul on the Rams. And 2 shots coming for Rantoul up 8. Like the band, they're here all night. They don't leave.
Doing a pretty good job.
Rantoul Rowdies have stayed as well.
I wonder if they come to the girls' games.
Well, I'm throwing a gauntlet out there to the Chaos Gauge. as the first one's made. I'm throwing the gauntlet out of the old Chaos Cage and saying they need to have their cheering selves at Lady Rams home basketball games as well.
Lead is back to 9 for Rantoul. Williams makes the first, second one in or out. It's no good. Rebound to Guayava. He was in the right place at the right time. 5:45 to go. Down 9. The Mount Vernon Rams trailing 62-53. Ooh, great find at the elbow. Nesbitt kicks out Jones. 18-footer on the way near the baseline. There's Malcolm Ruff. Nothing rough about that shot. 62-55.
7.
And now trying to pressure Rantoul in the backcourt. Williams will bring it across. Excuse me, that's Lawson. Now to the right sideline for, looks to be Tyson Henderson, blocked by the hoop. That is Henderson. He'll try to dribble some time off the clock. Now he finds Dunner left of the circle. 5:13 left of the fourth. 62-55. 7-point game here in Rantoul. Rams almost forced a turnover at the circle. Lawson, wide open three left side. Going to be well short. Rebound underneath will be Ruff saving it into Fitz. Fitz across the timeline, wide open. Three from Blake is no good. Rebound, will be tipped to Henderson.
Big shot there. Didn't fall.
Almost had it. Gossett with it outside the paint. Scoops inside. Henderson going to leave it off to the right. Rebound Ruff and a foul. So Ruff will come down to shoot the 1-and-1, and this big
working
free
out
throws.
well for the Rams.
Good find
Working
by
out
Q.
very well.
Q about hit the referee in stride, one hop, all the way from the opposing baseline. What a good throw. Maybe we'll get to look forward to that Rams baseball this season.
Yeah.
A lot of expectations coming into 2016 for Tim Holloway and the Mount Vernon Rams. Sectional finalists a year ago, lost the eventual state champion in extra innings.
Big old free throws here. Malcolm makes a couple. He could put the Rams in the middle of maybe coming back.
High expectations right now, however, for Malcolm Ruff. 7-point game, could cut it to 5. First one on the way is no good. Rebound will be corralled by, quick foul. That's
Ruff
Kevin
got
Williams.
the body. Yep. Ruff missed the free throw and then went over and bump foul.
Would have been big free throws. Actually, were big regardless of whether they went in. Just needed them to go in. Length of the floor inbound coming for Rantoul here with 4:41 to go in the final quarter. 62-55. Williams will turn around. Got a nice pass. Leans into a defender but misses the shot. Not going to get a foul on that. He was looking to be bailed out. Steals the rebound, however, and now a foul coming as Kenyatta Wilson trying to attack from the left block. He'll go to the line to shoot two with 4:30
Truly, it probably
left.
should have been a foul. Wasn't. And Mount Vernon went back for more and did get called for the foul.
4:30 to go in the fourth quarter. 62-55. Down 7 the Rams, but a chance to add to the lead now for Kenyatta Wilson and the Rantoul Eagles. Is the free throw no good? It's a 2-shot set, Malcolm. Appreciate the intensity, though.
You'd rather have that than to stand around and
No
Mount Vernon
kidding.
got caught in the first half.
I mean, we talk about the expectations. I know I've said that word a lot in the past few minutes, but they were high on Nesbitt and Ruff this year, and they've been able to deliver. Ruff gets the rebound that time. Shows me. Rams are down 7, 4:30 to go. Clock hasn't started. There it goes. Fitz, though, off of the elbow. Turnaround jumper coming. Double pump shot is an air ball. Thought it was in. It tickled the twine. Just didn't go inside the rim. Rebound Rantoul. Front court. Fitz will steal it away. Wide open layup. Right side is up and in.
Made up for the shot. Got it back. Good hustle on defense.
And now up the left side. Lawson's going to have it tipped away. It'll be Ruff. He'll have it. He'll take it himself. Layup is no good. And now got away with the foul. Got a little cocky that time, and now the other way goes Williams. It'll be a blocking foul on Nesbitt.
That's going to be all for Royale as far as I know. 5th foul. Got some marking going on between teammates from Mount Vernon, and that's not going to help the situation.
Everything was good on that look at the basket by Ruff, but the fact that it didn't go. In that type of situation, a lot of times you're going to prefer to use the backboard as opposed to just relying on aim, and just didn't work out that way for the Rams, who are down 5, 62-57 with 3:58 to go in the fourth.
Oh, so close.
At the line, though, is Cavante Williams. He's been up and down tonight. His first free throw, no good.
Well, that's big. That door's still open. 3:58 left.
Best part is that regardless, it stays 2 possessions instead of possibly going to 3 if he were to make both. 3:58 to play. Plenty of time on the clock here in the fourth. Misses both. Rebound will go to Ruff. However, you wonder, without the physical nature of Nesbitt, how will that impact the Rams? Fits across the timeline. It'll be now to Jones. Jones will come right side into the defender. Layup short. Ruff fights for the rebound. Has to let go. Cavante Williams comes out of the huddle. He'll break right side. Got away with the carry, but leans in for the layup. That's no good. Rebound will be tipped away to Ruff. He'll get it ahead to Jones. Layup one-on-one right side, and he's fouled.
Yep.
Hard foul by Lawson, but a good foul. And they're going to force Blake Jones to earn it at the line.
Yeah, go shoot two. Jones will go shoot two now. And Mount Vernon will have opportunity again.
Doing it on the road, and I think at this point, win or lose, you just give them credit for the grit that they've shown tonight. Long bus ride, long road trip, back within 5. Could make it a one-possession game if BJ can knock down the free throws.
Well, the free throws have not been good for the Rams lately. Last couple minutes, a lot of clanks.
So we'll have 2 more at the stripe. Could make it a 4-point game. 3:34 left to go here in the fourth. Misses the second. Bowers tried for the rebound, couldn't come up with it. Jones almost forced a turnover. Q will, but he'll get a little too much advantage. It'll be a foul on
Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Don't want to come in showing up an official in a 5-point game. 3.5 to go. Got to keep your emotions in check.
3:29 to play in the fourth quarter. 62-57. And the opposite way to shoot 2 free throws will go Kenyatta Wilson here for the Eagles. 3:29 remains. Neither team very successful at the free throw line right now.
No, maybe fatigued. It's pretty warm in the old barn here tonight in Rantoul. The windows are open on every spot we can see. Very rare for Central Illinois in the middle of December.
Indeed. First free throw on the way on the 1-and-1 is no good. Rebound, Kevin Williams puts it up, misses a bunny. In my opinion, a bunny, and now they'll send Malcolm Ruff to the line on the foul by Kevin Williams.
Can you believe that? He threw it right over the rim.
Yeah. Looks like they might have poked Malcolm in the eye.
2 shots.
Community First Bank of the Heartland, the official voice of high school basketball on WMIX. They suggest that if your bank has changed names again, remember, it's not you, it's them. Community First Bank of the Heartland believes in healthy, faithful relationships. Serving Jefferson County since 1906. First free throw good by Malcolm Ruff. Just what the Rams needed.
Good.
62-58.
Down
4.
Hasn't
changed in a while.
It's a 20-point deficit in the third quarter, basically.
More or less.
17?
Yes.
17, almost 20, and they're back to within 3.
1 possession game. Both free throws good. 62-59. 3:25 left. There is plenty of basketball to be played. Up the right side. Dunner will get it to the right wing for Williams. That was Kevin. Skip pass left side, Lawson. He stands outside the volleyball line trying to back into Fitz. Gets it right back, though, off the left wing after a quick touch by Wilson. Now they'll feed Kevin Williams. He'll have it stolen away. Fitz will come away with it. Up this near side. Layup. Trying to get the 3-point play, but he gets the layup at least. 1-point game, 62-61.
Timeout Rantoul because they're not handling the pressure Mount Vernon's throwing at him. I think Rantoul shut her down and geared down with that big lead, and now I've been able to let Mount Vernon back in the ball game and can't find that same spice.
And for the Rams fans in attendance, it's not how many, it's how. Great support tonight behind the Rams bench. They're back within 1, 2:55 to play in the fourth. This timeout is presented by Purcell Tire and Service Center. 1212 Broadway in Mount Vernon. They treat every car like it's their grandma's car, and they love their grandmas. 2:55 remains in the fourth quarter. With Danny Czerwinski, I'm Chris Hugo. Jeff Crow with us in Rantoul. Audrey Southard back to the Mount Vernon studio tonight. And right now, the Rams have battled back from down 17 here in this second half. They're back within 1, and you get the
comeback for Mount Vernon. And it's one of those deals where right now, about halfway through the third quarter, Mount Vernon was probably left on the side of Interstate 57, said, no, they're not coming back. Now they're down back to within 1. Rantoul has gone on a turnover binge, 4 in the quarter. And the thing about Rantoul, they only have 2 field goals. They have went in the play to not lose the game. And when you do that, you kind of play prevent, win defense. And right now, Rantoul has lost their aggressiveness, and now Mount Vernon, a huge opportunity here to come in, get behind, and steal one here near in Rantoul.
Inbound came into Lawson. It was from Wilson. Now ahead to the timeline. Cross it now. Lawson thought about a deep 3. Going to throw it back to Dunner. Now to the right wing, Cavante Williams. 2:44 to go in the fourth quarter. Off the right wing, Williams throws back left of the circle. Maybe try to kill some clock here. Up 1, 62-61. Rams down a point. They'll throw a bounce pass out of bounds. Turnover Rantoul, and the Rams have a big chance.
It is amazing to me how Rantoul is completely falling apart against just a token amount of pressure from Mount Vernon. Rantoul right now just throwing it everywhere. They did not do this the first 3 quarters of this game.
Well, keep in mind, Rantoul is in foul trouble as well. 2 of their big cogs have 4 fouls or more. Or more, 2 or more of their cogs, I should say. 2:29 to go, link to the floor inbound. Rams are down 1. Quentin will bring up the basketball. Has it stolen away. Tried to feed Fitz up the sideline, and now we'll have contact as Jones got in, trying to steal the basketball away from Kevin Williams, but Kevin Williams will go to the line for the one and
Cutting down your angle. When you dribble up to where the trap is going to be, sideline and half line, with already a guy there and then your guy there, you run out of real estate, you run out of the ability to make that pass. And right then and there, that's the problem that was issued there for Mount Vernon. Both teams now will shoot 2 on fouls. But that's the thing. You got to keep moving. You got to give yourself some real estate to be able to pass the basketball.
4 on Blake. 2:22 left in the fourth quarter. Kevin Williams, who has 4 fouls, is at the line, shooting the 1-and-1. Misses. Got his own rebound. Jump ball. Possession arrow favors Rantoul.
Yep. Boy, Rantoul is struggling right now. They lost that mojo to start this quarter. Shut her down, tried to play not to lose, and they're in trouble right now.
Rantoul up 1, 62-61. Half court set here. They inbounded from the right of the bucket. Left wing, C.J. Dunner.
A gritty, gutsy effort by the Rams in this quarter to come all the way back from 17 down.
Free throw line. This is Williams. Kicks outside. Almost got it right back. This is a different Williams. Nope, that's Wilson. Out to Lawson on the right wing. 2:03 left in the fourth quarter. 62-61. Video is powered by Ren Lake College. 3 on the way, powered by Dunner, is good.
Wow. What a dagger from behind the line brings the tears.
Fitz wants an answer from the wing, and 1 if it goes. It doesn't. He'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Fitz got run into from the back on the 3-point attempt. Comes up a little lame. That foul is on Dunner. That's his 3rd. Everybody shoots 2 the rest of the way.
Except for this case where Fitz shoots 3. 1:48 to play in the fourth quarter. It was in and out. My goodness, how close it was to an and 1. 1:48 to play in the fourth quarter. Big free throws for the senior, Braden Fitzgerald. Well over 1,000 points in his career. He adds another here on the free throw. 65-62, 1-possession game. Ren Lake College powers a video. Find them online at rlc.edu. See how they can save you thousands on your college education. Second one on the way is good.
Just another almost 30-point game.
Making a strong case to be our Tony Wilt State Farm Player of the Game. Find Tony in his office.
Now what we got.
Look for him worldwide at TonyWilt.com, or try to find the white State Farm Jeep around town and get to a better state with State Farm. As Henderson will come in for Lawson. You get a feeling they need his offense right now more so than they need Lawson's defense, especially with Lawson having 4 fouls. Fitz can make it a 1-point game if he can finish this back end of 3. On the way, it is good. Wow, 65-64, back to a 1-point game. That erases the 3 on the opposite end. Wilson almost has it stolen away in the backcourt to Henderson. They break the press. Underneath it's Cavante Williams.
Threw over the top and able to beat the press, the long pass.
And now it'll be Quiava. Gets across the timeline, has a move up the left side, rough to the basket, layup's good. Malcolm. Holy cow, it's 67-66, back and forth, 1:27 left, timeout on the floor. Presented by Purcell Tire and Service Center at 1212 Broadway in Mount Vernon. DC, a great turn of events we've had here. Lest we forget, the Rams were down 17 at one point in the third. 66-67 to score now, but they've just been unable to climb over the hump and get that lead back.
Well, I'm worried about the trombone right now. It's been a matter of Rantoul backing her down, and the gritty, gutsy effort by the Rams as far as them being able to battle back in this game. Mount Vernon's been able to knock down shots. Rantoul only has 4 field goals in the quarter. The other key stat is Rantoul is 1 out of 9 for the free throw line this quarter. That has allowed Mount Vernon to crawl back in with the fact they can't make free throws to pad their lead.
Well, that's been a big thing tonight. The Rams have struggled from the free throw line. Rantoul has struggled from the free throw line. And it's causing both teams quite the chaos. 67-66 to score out of the timeout. 1-point game with 1:27 left. And, oh, man, what a great play by Malcolm Ruff earlier. Got along the baseline, slid in underneath the defender, used the glass that time. And what a play by Malcolm. He's making a case to be in our 3 stars of the game tonight. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. Link to the floor inbound for the Eagles. This will be number 33, Kenyatta Wilson. He'll inbound out of the timeout to Dunner, rather. Dinner was earlier or something. Right wing. Dunner will go off the right side. Dribbles underneath the basket. Had it tipped away. Recovers. To the free throw line, Kevin Williams. Henderson wide open. C.J. Dunner left side. Goes instead near the timeline with 1:10 to go. Down 1 are the Rams. Rantoul with the basketball, tipped away, but it's back to Henderson at the circle with 1:06. Makes a move left. Free throw line. Williams to the basket. Layup, no good, but a foul. Who's it on? Could be trouble for Mount Vernon.
Dribble penetration that time. And that's something Rantoul has been able to do in this quarter. Quentin Cuyava got his second.
This last minute one's going to feel like an eternity in a 1-point game right now, 67-66. Community First Bank presents all of the action here on WMIX. 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Kevin Williams at the line. He'll shoot 2. Trying to extend the lead to 3. His first one on the way. Looks good. It is. Makes the first. Has another. 68-66. Rantoul looking to add to their lead. Right now it's 2 with 61 seconds left. Second one is good. 3-point game.
Smooth stroke under pressure. Very Bob Painter-like.
Jones will bring it across the timeline, picks it up at the circle, gives it back to Cuyava, over to Jones. They're going to look for Fitz. Not going to get a shot off there. He's from 30. 49 seconds left, down 3, 69-66. Needs help, stolen away. It'll be recovered on the floor. I think they only have 1 timeout left there. They're going to call a jump ball, so it's Mount Vernon's. Coach Frericks unhappy. He was trying to get a timeout.
Yeah, he was trying to get a timeout and didn't get it. Probably should have been a timeout and or a foul on Mount Vernon because it got a little rough there that time.
Doug Creel will advise Brighton Bowers on the inbound in front of the Ram bench off of the sideline. In the front court, 41 seconds to go, down 3, 69-66. Big inbound. It's into the back court. Jones will race across the timeline. 37 seconds left. They'll find Fitz. He'll take a 3 contested on the way, partially blocked. Rebounds out of bounds. It'll be Rantoul basketball.
Not a good shot. He was covered off the curl, hand in his face, hand up on the shot, even tipped it.
Timeout on the floor.
Timeout.
Presented by Purcell Tire and Service Center at 1212 Broadway in Mount Vernon. 30.7 seconds left to go, nearly a half minute. 69-66 is the Rantoul lead. Doug Creel will talk it over with his troops off of the sideline on the bench in the huddle, and right now the Rams are down 3. They've had their chances. Rantoul's had chances to pull away. Heck, Rantoul was up 17 points. Fact of the matter is right now a 1-possession game, and a stop here big for the Rams.
Well, it have to be a stop. I mean, there's only 30 seconds left. Now Mount Vernon, by my counts, out of timeouts unofficially, and that they're calling them to post here at the Kentucky Derby.
They are. Hit that 10.
Yeah, they're calling the horses in. Here's Mount Vernon's deal. You got to go for a steal. If it doesn't work, you got to foul, send them to the line. Hopefully they miss, and then get a quick basket and do the process over and over again. And Mount Vernon has put themselves in this corner last 2 possessions, not getting shots.
30.7 seconds. A little over a half minute remains in the fourth quarter here from Rantoul. 69-66 is the Eagle lead. They will have the basketball linked to the floor left of the Mount Vernon bucket. See how the Rams defend. It'll be Wilson to inbound for the Eagles. 69-66, deep into the backcourt for Henderson with 29 seconds left. He will almost lose it, throws it over. It'll be saved by Williams. And they'll get it over to Dunner, left corner. It'll be a foul on Jones. He's done.
Jones fouls out. He has 7. And the process begins. Foul. Hopefully they miss both free throws and go the other end, but you fouled the wrong guy in C.J. Dunner, who has only missed 1 free throw tonight.
Big night for C.J. Dunner. I think he's been showcased well on WMIXsports.com. 22.4 seconds left to go. 69-66. Dunner with a single make can make it a 2-possession ball game. For the Rams, Cuyava, Ools, Ruff, Bowers, I can't see him, I'm just guessing, and Fitz for the Rams. Misses the first free throw. Big miss there, but can still make it 2 possessions.
Yeah.
Dunner at the line. A lot of pressure on that young man. He is a senior, stands 6'2". Second one's good, though. 2-possession game, 70-66. 22 seconds left. Fitz will race across the timeline. Don't need a 3 yet. Here comes Uncontested, the layup's good. Cuts it in half. 70-68. Rams need a stop here. 11 seconds left across the timeline. Henderson fouled by Ools. Good foul. To the line to shoot two will go Tyson Henderson. You need him to make both if you're the Eagles.
He's not been to the line yet tonight.
Really?
And I think in a situation, if you're down by 2 here, if he misses both, I think you go for 3 and try to get it in regulation. Don't go to overtime with this.
Not in this atmosphere, not on this night.
Nope.
Not on the road. 9.4 seconds left. Henderson at the line. They need him to make both. First one on the way is good.
Well,
halfway there.
That was smooth considering that was his first trip to the line in a pressure situation.
How key has he been off of the bench tonight for the Eagles?
Yeah, he walked in with us. He lives down the street and kind of got the rub on us, I guess, as far as doing what he needed to do.
Second free throw is good. The iron kind, that's on. Timeout on the floor for Rantoul. Presented by Purcell Tire and Service Center, 1212 Broadway in Mount Vernon. They treat every car like it's their grandma's car, and they love their grandma. 72-68 the score. Rams down 4. It's 2 possessions with 9.4 seconds to go, and a fever pitch, if you will, for the Rams right now.
Yeah, and Mount Vernon's in some trouble. They're going to have some help. Basically, down 4 with 9 seconds left. They don't have a timeout. By the time they get down the floor, they're going to have to score, and by that point, Rantoul probably will not have to inbound it. So this is just a matter of Mount Vernon will have to get a steal on that end of the floor and a quick foul, and then figure out what to do. Actually bring it down. It's almost academic at this point.
72-68. 9.4 seconds left, and a team down 17 at one point got back within 1 in the fourth quarter of a ball game on the road, 2 hours and 15 minutes away from home.
For some.
No, that's the actual time.
Okay.
You know, all things considered. Then, you know.
Yeah.
All that off the record. Length the floor inbound. Here come the Rams up the right side. 7 seconds. Fitz trying to get the and one from the three-point line. Misses. He'll try it again. Leans into the defender. He's not going to get it. 3 on the way. No good. Tip at the buzzer. No. And Rantoul will hang on to win it. 72-68 is your final score here from Rantoul. We'll come back with your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. This is Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
Taking a look at your next bad weather forecast. Cloudy tonight with a low around 59 degrees, then rain likely tomorrow, mainly afternoon. Cloudy otherwise, the high near 60 on a breezy Sunday. Sunday night rain continues with a low around 49 degrees, still a breeze with a southwest wind. Chance of showers on Monday, mostly cloudy with a high near 55. Clear skies on Monday night, the low around 40 degrees. That's a look at next bad weather from WMIX, Mount Vernon, Illinois. Did your bank recently make changes or add fees to your checking account? Free yourself from fees with a free checking account from People's National Bank. A Visa check card, online banking, bill pay, mobile banking, mobile deposit, and access to over 20,000 ATMs are some of the added conveniences you get with your free checking account at People's National Bank. Stop by your local People's National Bank today or visit www.peoplesnationalbank.com for details on how to get your free checking account. People's National Bank, member FDIC. Non-usage and wireless carrier fees may apply.
Hi, Seth Arnold of Schmidt Ford in Salem, Illinois. Do you need a new Ford or perhaps a pre-owned car, van, or four-wheel drive truck for this winter? Do you want to know that you receive the best service here locally and be well taken care of from the purchase to the service of your new vehicle? Well, come over to Schmidt Ford in Salem and speak with myself or one of my fellow sales consultants. Let us help you choose a great vehicle for you from one of our 5 dealerships. So hurry in and experience the Schmidt Ford difference.
A new occupational certificate is flying into Red Lake College in spring 2016. Learn to operate unmanned aircraft systems, better known as drones. Learn the next big thing in technology in as little as 1 semester. Classes conveniently held in the evenings. Drones are useful in many careers. Videographers can capture footage from the air. Farmers can check crops with precision. Investigators can examine crime scenes or assist with search and rescue. And the possibilities go on and on. Learn more at rlc.edu. Clear Lake College. Your journey starts
Fort
here.
Watson offers 2 convenient locations to serve you here in Mount Vernon. Our locally owned Health Mart Pharmacy at 3401 Broadway provides dedicated and specialized pharmacy services, including flu vaccines, a convenient drive-thru, online refill services, and a mobile app. At Bird Watson Drug, we take the time to get to know you, explain your medications, and answer questions you may have. At 1200 Main Street, our medical equipment store has a large selection of lift chairs, scooters, and other mobility equipment to meet your needs. Come in and check out our large selection of scrubs, including Wonder Wings, Carhartt, Grey's Anatomy, Certainty, Cherokee, and much more. The extremely comfortable clogs are great for people who are on their feet all day, and made here in America. Bird Watson also has a large selection of compression stockings in a variety of colors and patterns. Stop by Bird Watson Pharmacy at 3401 Broadway or our medical equipment and scrubs location at 1200 Main Street. Bird Watson, specializing in expanding to provide patients and medical professionals with specialized service and expanded product offerings.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show starts now.
Here in Rantoul, the Rams drop a close one, 72-68 to the Eagles. The Rams were down 17 at one point, got back within one, and ended up losing 72-68. With Danny Czerwinski, I'm Chris Hugo. Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. Find our neighbors at the station at 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon. That's right, Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac right next door. They'll service any make or model, doesn't matter where you bought it. Contact their service department or schedule your appointment online at schmidtchevrolet.com. We'll take a break. We'll come back with scoring and stats. Still ahead is our Tony Wilt State Farm Player of the Game, our 3 stars of the game, and a final Bird Watson scoreboard. This is Rams basketball, powered by Beauty First Bank.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank, asking why you bank with Community First Bank. Is it knowing your deposits are also vital to home loans in Jefferson County and our local economy? Is it having your choice at convenient locations and ATMs? Is it seeing a staff of friendly faces you recognize as your neighbors? These are all reasons enough to count, though you only need one, and we are honored you chose us. Community First Bank, welcome back to personal banking, member FDIC.
This is Chase Landers with Landers Collision Centers. Fall is here, and harvest time is approaching. What does this mean for you? Deer are running more frequently now. I hope we don't have to meet in the near future because of these creatures. But in the unfortunate chance you do find Mother Nature dancing onto your hood, you can be confident that Landers will be here to tend to you and your ride. And, as our specialty and main focus is collision repair alone, no one is more qualified to restore your vehicle back to its previous condition or better, and in the process, helping to retain its resale value. We have never been more committed to giving you the best service available. Every day we continue to set the standards for quality collision repair. Whether it's Murray the deer in his bright orange hunter's vest or a herd of his friends vandalizing your ride, give us a chance to show you what we can do for you. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
Taking a look at your next bad weather forecast. Cloudy tonight with a low around 59 degrees, then rain likely tomorrow, mainly afternoon. Cloudy otherwise, the high near 60 on a breezy Sunday. Sunday night rain continues with a low around 49 degrees, still a breeze with a southwest wind. Chance of showers on Monday, mostly cloudy with a high near 55. Clear skies on Monday night, the low around 40 degrees. That's a look at X-Rad weather from WMIX, Mount Vernon, Illinois.
Streaming worldwide at WMIXsports.com. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball.
WMIX FM, WMIXsports.com has your streaming video tonight. 72-68 the final. Rantoul wins it here on their home turf. They return the favor the Rams dealt to them a year ago and get a big win here at home on a Saturday night, a hot Saturday night in my opinion, in December. But we learned how it became that way. Probably an impressive statistic. I know you'll have the scoring and stats coming up. But the fact that they were down 17 in that third quarter.
Yep, and battled back and got it to within 1 point and could never get over that hump of 1 point. And Rantoul did just enough to pull this one out of the fire. They had it on ice. They let the ice melt. It got into the fire a little bit, and Rantoul was able to pull it out and save a victory here at home to go to 7-1 on the year. The stats, Mount Vernon was 15 of 29 from two-point range, 67%, 5 of 19 from the arc for 26. The Rams go 20 of 48 from the field for 42%. Rantoul 18 of 33 from two-point range, 55%, 7 of 16 from the arc for 44. The Eagles go 25 of 49 from the field for 51%. Mount Vernon made up some difference in scoring and free throw shooting. They hit 20 and 1 of 30 free throws for 70%, while Rantoul only 12 of 27 from the line for 44%. That included only 6 of 16 down the stretch in the fourth quarter. Rebounding went to Mount Vernon 34-30, but the turnovers, and it hurt Mount Vernon especially in the second and first three quarters. Mount Vernon had 20 turnovers to Rantoul's 18. The Eagles were led in scoring by C.J. Dunner with 31 points.